Okay, start streaming.
Now press the refresh button up on that one. On that.
On this?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Starting.
Stream health.
What's going on?
Are we healthy?
It's almost like we don't know what we're doing or something.
It's our first stream. Podcast 13, a couple of days before Friday the 13th.
Oh my god, that's crazy. We're live! We did it!
There are 0 people watching us.
0 people
watching us. It's gonna be a really long night. Gonna be a really long night.
Wait a minute, is this?
0 people.
That's
why we were on the list, Chris. Technical difficulty.
Are we finally live? Oh, we're not. Now we're live. We have one person watching. Hey Ray, what's up?
Hello, friends.
We're live. When sad face.
Why?
It's 20 minutes past the time that we were supposed to be on. We were having a little technical difficulties. I don't know why, but we're here now. Hey Produce, hey Robert, Danish Girl, Vegan Metalhead, Linda, Mel, Here we go. Let's ask for it.
This is how you remind me
Like you got a nice share.
Yeah, you look like a young girl. You look very young.
I look like I'm about 50, according to those anti-V's.
Never like you. Say sorry. Something.
I just learned this, you guys. Oh, we're echoing.
I'm sorry. Echoing sucks.
I'm from the future.
Tell us if the echo's gone. The echo sucks.
Did it sound cool? It was, you know what? You guys, it was an echo because it was my guitar effect. So it fixed it. Because I stopped playing. Ow. I always think that it's the best way to lay your guitar down. So
Hopefully that's not an echo anymore. Tell us if it's not an echo.
Smooth as a
Tell me
wall.
now, is it not an echo? No echo? There's an echo. Someday we will get this right.
There's a song called Echo. Who's it by? I can learn it.
First off, we have to find out if the echo's gone.
Did you guys know that watermelon is delicious? I think
It is.
I told Chris maybe if he gave me healthy food during these podcasts, it'll be at least one healthy meal a week for me.
Yeah. But here, squeeze some of this on it. This is good.
Yeah, line me. This
Okay.
is new for me.
If you guys never did this, try it. Watermelon and lime. See if you like that.
Okay.
It's so good. It's like one of the best things. You just can't get enough of it. There. Now I got limey hands.
That's good.
So here we are now, everybody, with no echo. The Echo Tell game.
It's 80 degrees out. It was a beautiful fall week last week.
It was.
Today it's like went right back into summer.
It went down to 50 degrees the other night, and then last night
Oh, that was good. That was limey.
I was like ready for it to be cold, and it was super hot last night.
It was hot last night too. Huh?
Yeah.
Can I tell you guys about yesterday?
Yeah. If it happened yesterday, that's the past. Let's
So-
talk about it.
Yesterday we went to I drove to the farm. I left at like 5:30 in the morning, and got there at 7:30. And we worked on the drainage project all day long. We got a lot done, but holy cow! Send some love towards Mockingbird's way if you guys follow them, because Joe and Janelle have been. It's just been a really rough couple of weeks. I wish I were their next door neighbor, man. Can't we all just let's fold the map so that we're right next to each other.
Oh my god.
That's in it.
Wormhole.
That's not my own creativity. I stole that from Ben Gibbard, the guy from Death Cab.
Oh, he told. Oh, fold. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it was we were just rushing so we can get Sophie back in her area, but we got this new mat. You remember Sophie's area? The last part of the barn. So we raised up the level with a bunch. We took out all the old stuff like dirt and poop and hay and all that, and we brought in stone for better drainage, and then we put a little layer of soil for just more cushion, and then Janelle found this awesome mat. It's like this thin, that you spread it out on the whole thing, and I guess you heat it up and it seals with each other, the pieces.
Yeah.
And supposedly it's a really comfortable way to clean and without having to like pay thousands of dollars for concrete. Well, that was fun. But yeah, it was a hectic day. I worked until about 7. I got home about 9:30 last night, and I was kind of feeling like I wanted to drive to BB Bridge Road last night to talk to the ghost.
If you ever want to do that again,
I'll just text you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Man, some ghostly things have been happening here at my house. Like, the trash can fell over last night. The dogs weren't even near it. And then I went out there trying to make it fall over again. I couldn't. It had stuff in it. It fell over. Like,
that's crazy.
The mirror fell down the morning before and woke me up. I'm like, what the heck was that?
The mirror fell
The
down?
mirror fell off both the dogs, like, freaked out and started cuddling with each other.
You know what happened to me that Kristen's not watching? She's at a volleyball game, so I can say it. She won't rewatch this, I don't think. I was down in the basement recording some music, and I normally have this mutual respect with the murder closet ghost.
Right.
But I really needed to get this done because, time is... I just wish there were more hours in the day. So I'm recording,
26
and
maybe?
I have this. I have the Yeti with me. And that thing, when you turn it all the way up, that records anything. And I heard whispers. I was the only one in the house. Unless my dogs learned how to whisper in English. I didn't hear what they were saying. But so there was that. And then a week later, Kristen was out for the night. So I went downstairs to work on a couple of songs. And while I was singing, I was kind of loud, letting my voice belt, working on some stuff. I heard something go...
Go sit down.
Produce is already leaving? Bye, Produce.
We got produce.
I heard a really weird, angry, like, hiss noise, like, ah, that came from, like, a human. It wasn't any of my animals. So I was like, all right.
Go sit down. Go sit down. Go lay down in your bed.
Duly noted, and I stopped playing guitar and I went upstairs. Because, I got a thing with if there's a ghost down there, I'm not going to make it mad.
I heard a weird thing last night, too, and Zeke ran in the kitchen, and there was, like, a weird, like... It didn't quite sound like any kind of animal, but it was kind of like a squeal kind of thing. But it was weird. It wasn't him. And all of a sudden, all this stuff has been happening in the last 2 days. So I kind of like it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's scary for a lot of people. Like, we went camping last weekend. This is an animal story. And they spotted a bear that day, and they sounded the bear alarm.
Who?
You know what the bear alarm is? Bear!
Who said that?
Whoever runs the thing. They spotted a bear by the front.
Oh, it was like campgrounds?
Mm-hmm. So...
And they just yelled at everybody that was a bear?
Yeah, I actually think an alarm sounded. I don't think anybody yelled bear. But,
oh, okay.
But, 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, Kristen, like, grabs my chest and shakes it. She doesn't want to say my name. She's afraid to speak. So she's like, something's outside the tent.
She said it kind of loud?
She said it. She whispered it to me, and I was like, do you want me to go out there? Because I don't care.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, stay here. So I just stay here, and it's like just rustling around. I'm like, whatever. I don't think it was a bear. I think it was a deer. Maybe it was a cross. Maybe it was a cross between the two, and it was a beer. But I don't know. So everybody was like really nervous the next day.
Yeah.
That's my story. It was fun though. Really beautiful. Cold. 40s at night.
Were you warm enough?
Yeah. I was actually sweating. How can you say that that's fun? Come on! Danger is my friend's middle name, because it's not mine.
Danger Mouse, yeah.
My middle name is Robert, actually.
John,
Robert.
Robert Frank Ted.
Bear alarm is confusing. I drink beer sometimes, but I got in trouble in my last video for admitting that.
I don't drink beer.
Chris is straight edge. I don't drink beer often.
I'm drinking watermelon juice right now.
Yeah, man, this is good. Thank you. I don't like that there's seeds in here. Can I get a refund?
Maybe. Yeah, I thought you were probably gonna eat some more of those oat bars and stuff, but to my surprise, watermelon.
It was just a rabbit.
Just a rabbit.
No, it was something big because it was pushing. It was something big like a squirrel because it was pushing leaves down on one of the tents.
I had back to the story from last week when I told about the same, for those of you that remember the story about the peach cobbler at the Cub Scout camp, at that same camp. So it was actually 2 Cub Scouts to each tent. So I was with this other kid that I went to school with, and they were just tents, and there was tons of spiders in them, and I hated that. But anyways, there was what do you call it? Like not the mess hall, but like the trading post. And I bought like Nerds and Nestle Crunch. This is before I was vegan. And I had them like in my pillowcase. And apparently a raccoon came in and walked all on my chest and my face and tore my pillowcase apart. And then I woke up after the fact, and my tent mate was just like, he was just staring at me in shock. He's like,
what was it?
It was a raccoon. And I'm like, what? He's like, a raccoon was just on your face. I'm like, what are you talking about? And there's raccoon dirty footprints all over my shirt and all over my pillowcase and apparently all over my face. A raccoon was walking on my face.
I never knew that story. Holy cow.
The raccoon got into the pillowcase and tore like the Nestle Crunch apart. So there was pieces of the Nestle Crunch and the aluminum foil hanging all out, just like it got to it. And didn't even care that my friend Peter was like watching the whole thing, going like, so we woke up at that point. There was like almost dawn. It was like 5 a.m. or something. So we got up. I couldn't get back to sleep, and we were like looking all around, and I'm like trying to find the scoutmaster. I'm like, hey, it's Chris. A raccoon just stole my candy bar. He's like, go back to sleep,
idiot.
But I'm like, no, it was crawling on me. Like I can't go back to sleep. Anyway, it was funny. That's a true story.
Well, that's how you become a man, son. You let a raccoon walk on your face. Oh my god, I never knew that story. That's hilarious.
Imagine if I woke up while I was on my face.
What would you even do? Oh! It's just like throw it off you.
That'd be a comedy, but like honestly, I'm such a light sleeper now. Like I must have been so bad. I mean, I'm sleeping in a tent. You would think anything would wake me up. I had a freaking raccoon on my face.
Yeah. And
I didn't wake up.
Yeah. Chris Cooney had a raccoon on his face.
By the way, is this sound okay when we yell like that? Is that hurting your guys'
I'm
ear?
sorry, you guys.
I'm just wondering.
Can we please do like a funny reenactment of that?
Yeah, raccoons are deadly.
A stuffed animal like raccoon.
Raccoon on my face.
We'll show you a picture of a raccoon. You really don't know what a raccoon is?
Who said that?
Robert.
Thoughts on Illuminati, Freemasons, and Masonic symbols all over the world.
Did you... Ray says, I was there. It was also a rabbit.
It was a rabbit with claws. Illuminati... Okay, so I was really into all that stuff way back, like when I was like 18, 19, before the internet. And I had books on it, and I was like... I remember... You remember the 23 Enigma that I was into. Like, everything was 23.
Wait... Chris Raccoony.
I think people called me that. No, they really did. I was like, Chris Raccoony. Yeah, no, it's true.
What if we make a little shirt that has a raccoon on it, and then you're Chris Raccoony? That's the name of this channel.
Chris Raccoony. Okay.
And you have to dress up like a raccoon.
Do you guys like the name of that channel? I'm serious.
I mean, you have to go into the woods and try to find friend raccoons. That's your job.
Should I get myself black eyes?
Yes. I'll give you the first one.
Oh.
Hey, how was your weekend, by the way? I know we're all over the place, but did you do some fun stuff, or are you not allowed to talk about it because it's going to be in a video?
What's today? Today is the weekend. What did I do? What did I even do?
You did something with Craig, I believe.
Oh, yeah. We went to Albany. be on the lookout for the video. I don't think I'm giving anything away. We went to Albany because we took his friends with him that I met, and Craig and his sister. And we went to Albany. We went to the Whole Foods there because we don't have a Whole Foods near us. The closest one is Albany. The second closest is Buffalo. So we went there. We ordered 7 pizzas. By the way, we thought it was going to be like over $140. But
turns out it was $440.
The receipt, when they gave it to him, said $96. So we went up to pay. He's like, this is a lot cheaper than I thought. So when they rang it up, it was only $70. He's like, wait, what? And they're like, oh, yeah, on, what was it, Saturday? Yeah, on Saturdays, our pizzas are like 30% off or something. He's like, okay, we came on the right day. So we all got these pizzas. And then we had a pizza eating contest, which you were supposed to be at.
I know.
And so we each had our own pizza. By the way, I don't eat like that often, so I'm probably going to get ridiculed from it, but I don't care. We had a pizza eating contest, and it was really fun. I won't tell you who won. You're going to have to watch Craig's video for that. We got an Airbnb, and the very next day we went to the Albany Veg Fest. Walked around there for about an hour or two, and then we came home.
I, for some reason, thought that you were still out of town. So I was like, maybe we're not doing a live. And then you texted me. It's like, oh.
Oh, that same day that I went to the Veg Fest and everything, I actually came home. I was just going to chill the rest of the day, but then I decided I need a video. So I went ahead and I went to the Everson and I did my skate video. For the next 4 hours, I skated without stopping. That was a workout in itself.
Man, when's the last time you did that?
Never. Like 43 tricks for my age?
No, like skated for that long.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Yeah. Long, like 2000.
Well, maybe not that long. I mean,
okay.
Whenever I skate, so I went with Jeremy about a month or two ago.
Oh.
But before that, it was like a year ago.
Oh.
So whenever I skate, I can't just do a couple tricks and then like sit down and chill for a little bit. I'm like compulsive. I skate like that video you saw me. If you guys haven't seen it yet, go check it out. My latest video, I go and I do a video for every year that I am old. So 43 tricks for 43 years old. And you get to see me fall a lot. And
oh, good.
Yeah.
So we should remember I commented on your Instagram, do a kickflip over me, Chris.
I know.
I was thinking that would be kind of fun to do, like a video of you doing a kickflip and posting it on Instagram.
Well, I would really have to. Kickflip is that. I used to be able to do it.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? Your skateboard's gonna go into my side and break a rib or two. It'll be hilarious. Do it for the Vine.
I could ollie over you or 180 over you, but
if it's not a 360 kickflip, I don't give a crap.
Okay, I'll do a 360 flip over you. Who was it? Yeah.
Somebody asked you a cool question. Do you think Masonic symbolisms? Read that one. It's too many big words for me.
Yeah, I do, and you can see that in the art, in the architecture. About Freemasons, you didn't answer symbolism on major corporation, buildings, government. Yeah, it's hard not to see that. When you hear about it, you see it everywhere. Like the Masonic, the number, the highest of the Masonic is 33-degree Mason. The 5s come up a lot, and that's 2 going up, 1 going down. And you see it in a lot of the buildings. And there's a big Masonic temple right where my sister lives in Alexandria, Virginia. But whenever I used to see it, like I just kind of note it in my head. But when I first learned about it many years ago, I would always be like, oh my God, a Freemason, oh, a Mason, Illuminati. And like the conspiracies behind it and stuff, it was like
crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, you can see that in the buildings. If you go to like buildings and stuff, like some of like big government buildings, even looking at the way Washington D.C. is laid out, it's like the Masonic symbol. So yeah, there's a lot of that. You can see that everywhere. How many times did I fall? Probably more than that. More than 43 times. Well, no, not really. I mean, I just didn't land every trick, but I didn't actually eat pavement. I did that maybe 10 times. It's all in the video. And the funny thing is I'm not going to say any names because they don't deserve it, but it was brought to my attention. Maybe one of you is in here. I don't know who, if you're in there right now, but one of you brought to my attention that somebody is doing, another anti-vegan is doing another video about me and send me a bunch of screenshots. And I just got to say, I don't know what else I need to do to prove that I'm healthy. I mean, just going out and skating as a 43-year-old, I'm doing the same thing that I used to do when I was 20. And they're saying that I got to have like brittle bones or something. I'm telling you, I've been skating for 30 years. And if you watch that video, I fall pretty hard at the 5-minute, 13-second. Really bad on my wrist, okay? And so bad that my bicep went numb all the way up there. I was like, whoa, that hurt. I've never broke a bone, knock on wood. But I've been doing that for 30 years. And 25 of those years, I've been a vegan. 30 of those years, I haven't eaten meat. So go figure. But all this nonsense stuff, it's just they're attacking me because I'm, to my knowledge, one of the only YouTubers that has been vegan for 25 or more years.
So because what's happening is you're debunking all their bull.
Exactly. I'm just showing you guys, like, I am healthy. I barely ever get sick. When I say barely ever, maybe once every 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I'm super healthy. I'm fit. I feel good. Now they're trying to say that my sciatica is because of being vegan. And I'll tell you this. I'll tell you what led to my sciatica. It has nothing to do with my diet, being vegan, anything like that. I'm still getting all the right nutrients that I needed to get. Sciatica. I got sciatica, let's see, in 2009. March of 2009 is when I got sciatica. Now, here's what I was doing wrong. In the year 2000, I started playing online games. Like a lot. I was addicted. I was going to the University of Florida and I learned about EverQuest and I started playing that. Like, I passed out at my keyboard once by playing for over 24 hours straight. I was addicted. And I would play it every single day, and I would sit in my computer with very bad posture. When you have bad posture, it does something to your disc and the cartilage in between it and stuff, and it can make it weaker. So I did that for 9 years straight. Not to mention, I was also a skateboarder, taking falls left and right, beating on my body as a skateboarder. And it finally came down to when I gave sciatica to myself, doing an exercise wrong. I was holding weights and I jumped up and down wrong. I did the wrong thing with a lot of weight in my hands and it popped. And that's how I gave myself sciatica. Not because I don't eat animals, So
the thing that really upsets me about these people trying to debunk veganism, veganism and diet do not coincide.
Right.
It's like I'm vegan because I don't want to partake in all this unnecessary killing.
They don't understand
that. They don't understand it because their brain doesn't go past that.
They think it's all diet. But with that being said, I do want to show that you can be healthy
and be
as a vegan.
Yes, I agree.
Because there are people out there that will be like, I want to do everything I can for the animals, but I want to take care of my health first and foremost.
Yeah. And
I can only tell you that I have felt health benefits by going vegan. And, people can say all this mumbo-jumbo pseudoscience that they want and come up with the most ridiculous things. And they're mean about it, too. They're not just attacking the facts of the matter. They're attacking me personally. They're bullying. And I'll tell you, I was bullied in high school, and I won't put up with it. I will fight back. I don't put up with that. So I don't know. They're going to make themselves look like idiots. They're looking at old videos of me, and they're coming up with so much stuff that just doesn't. It's not relevant. It's not true. It's not factual. It's out of date.
And I think the cool thing is, it's win-win for them. It's just like, say I was let me give you this analogy. If I'm a rapper.
What would your name be if you were a rapper?
J-Lo?
JT 50? JT 50. No,
I was thinking Kanye West.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Anyway, say I call out Eminem. We're both white rappers or whatever.
Right.
If he responds to me, he's going to blow me up. But if he doesn't, I'm just going to be little Kanye West. So, just let these idiots talk. Don't give them any...
Oh, no. I'm not responding.
You're not going to do it?
No. And if I do, it's like what I'm saying right now. I'm telling you guys. But I am doing I am going to do my video, and I'll probably like poke at it a little bit, and I'll probably address some of the things they said, but I am not giving them a shout out. I am not telling anybody who they are. I'm not saying their name. And I'm doing my video on my blood work as a 25-year vegan, because this month, if you guys don't know, if I haven't said it before, which I know I have, this month marks my 25-year being vegan. So, you know, I'm just showing you guys.
I've only been vegan for 22 years, going on 23. I am 22, going on 23. Baby, it's time to think. Anyway. So you have 2 full years more vegan experience than I do.
It seems like so much longer back in the day.
I know.
Like
because 2 years was a long time when I was a 14-year-old kid. He's been vegan for 2 years. You haven't eaten a piece of cheese pizza.
I went vegan when I was 18. You went vegan when you were 16?
15. 97.
Oh wait, yeah. How much older am I than you? 6 years.
6 years.
5 years. No, 6 years. Yeah. JRT. Okay.
Lil Long John.
Just also to say why it's important for me to kind of respond to some of these is because there, like I said, there aren't a lot of to my knowledge, I can't think of anyone off the top of my head, but there aren't any like long-term 25-year vegans on YouTube. I know there's a lot of 25 or more year vegans out there. I know a ton of them.
There's some in Syracuse.
Yeah. But YouTubers, there's not a lot. So these people want to discredit me because I put a crack in their facade. I am proving them wrong, and they don't like it. So they want to find anything wrong with me. And
MB said, when are you guys going to settle down and start a family? And then Race says, John and Chris are starting a family together.
What?
When are we going to start raising a family, Chris? I did call Chris honey in Wegmans once, and I was living here, and we went grocery shopping together, and I asked you if you had if we had frozen veggies or something in the freezer. I'm like, hey, we have frozen veggies in the freezer, don't we? And he looked at me and I go, honey? And he goes, no. I didn't know what to say. So.
I remember that. It caught me off guard too.
It did. You didn't know what to say.
Because we were like in front of everybody. Because we were in line.
We were in line checking out.
Yeah.
And people were like, well, do you?
Yeah, they're like, huh? Well, we want to know the answer. How's that watermelon?
It's pretty good. I'm kind of full right now. So
Craig wants to do a watermelon eating contest next, and I'm like, Craig, I don't want to give anything away, so I can't say anything. But anyway,
Craig's funny.
Yeah.
There's a ton of like athletes. So I'm all over the place, but I'm back on the vegan thing. So many athletes are switching over to a plant-based diet. I don't necessarily want to say vegan because a lot of people were saying Nate Diaz, who's an awesome UFC fighter. They were saying he was vegan, but I watched a video of him eating fish tacos in California, like right after he beat Conor McGregor.
Wait, he was? Because I know his brother was, but I don't know if he was.
Both of them.
They were?
Nate does everything Nick does.
No, I think, but I think that Nate was a vegan, but Nick wasn't. Nick would only.
Nate was a vegan. Nick wasn't.
Yeah.
The older brother Nick.
Yeah, I think Nick is the one that eats like seafood, but Nate wasn't. I'm not. 100%, but I'm pretty sure.
Separately, when are we gonna raise families? Yeah, I have a wife already, and we're not going to have any children, but we have lots of fur kids.
I have a dog.
Yep, you do. Oh, Game Changers comes out on the 16th of this month.
You want to go see it with us? I'm going with Craig. Monday at like 7:30 at Shopping Town. I just told everybody where I'm going to be.
I might be able to go. I don't think I'm trying to find out when I'm going to the farm again. I'm going to Rochester Veg Fest this Saturday. Back in town on Sunday. Monday, If I'm here, yeah, I'll definitely go. I want to see it.
Marina wants to beat us in a watermelon eating contest. Watermelon fills me up. I don't really like doing any eating contest, to be honest. But
I don't like any contests at all. Contests give me anxiety. I'll choke because I have so much anxiety about the contest I'm about to enter. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to win. There's no way. Oh! And then I throw up in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And I mean to be the funniest guy there. So they'll always remember me.
You got a fever? Fevers and mirrors.
I dreamt of a fever. Somebody has a fever right now?
Marino.
Oh, no.
Chris, will I get another dog? No. I'm having Indy forever and ever.
Oh, Linda's got some new brakes on her car.
Hey-oh. Because she drives really fast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I can't believe somebody gave her... I think you comment on every post, Linda. Good. If you don't, I'm going to message you and wonder what's going on.
Why didn't you comment on my post?
You guys like me, right? You still like me?
Later, JJ. Thanks for watching.
JJ, I'll come visit you soon, man. I'm so sorry. It's been crazy. I miss you, buddy. We have 65 million people in here. JJ and I go way back. I met him right before I transferred to Ithaca College. He and Jay lived down there. And that was the first time I ever had tofu wings at Geppetto's. Have you ever been to Geppetto's?
No.
Geppetto's was this pizza place down in Ithaca.
Yeah.
And they would make us a vegan pie with just a tomato pie, you know. And then barbecue or hot wings made out of tofu. So good. Years later, when I was in Speria, we would go to that same place, but it closed down and it was under new ownership. But that's when Veganrella became more available. It's probably been... They were probably around for a while, Veganrella. Since we've been vegan, right? I liked that, man.
No, Veganrella came out in like... Oh, man, I don't remember. I don't want to even
Chris, come on. You're supposed to be an Encyclopedia Britannica.
I know, but for some things, it just all...
Yeah, it all blends.
Yeah.
It's probably because you're vegan.
Probably because I'm vegan, yeah. I'm supposed to go camping with Craig next week. Tabitha wants to know how camping went.
Oh, Tabitha, it was amazing. I getting to hang out with Kristen, and spend some time with her and some of my closest friends. My friend Tara made paella. I posted a picture of it on my last video, which, by the way, terrible video, worst video I've ever done.
Why?
Because I wanted to shoot so many other things, but I shot the farm. And I was only able to get 5 minutes of material. I was like, I can't post a 5-minute video, right? That's stupid. So then I had to get rid of my tomatoes.
That was cool.
I just feel like it was really just a jumbled video. I like to have I treat it as if I were writing a song, from start to finish. It makes sense. That video did not. It was all over the place, but it's fine. It's just for fun. It's just a goof.
Yeah, you're good.
But
you hadn't put out a video in a week.
Yeah. I missed 3 of my days because of everything that's been going on.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna be making kale chips. I have this giant kale plant in my garden that I didn't even plant. So for all I know, it's some sort of weird kale imposter that might kill me. And you guys are gonna want to stick around to see.
Yeah,
if I
definitely.
die. So I was gonna make kale chips. I was gonna make a winter kale salad and. Because I have so much kale. It's ridiculous. And then I was going to do... Kristen wanted me to do garlicky kale, which I stole from Issa's book a long time ago. I saute kale with carrots, garlic, and then, I don't remember what was in the cookbook, but put a little hot sauce up on that, serve it as a side. It is good, Clark. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it kind of was like a day in the life. You know what I just don't like about it is I don't like how all over the place it was. I'm not good at the transitions. I'm not good at transitions in songwriting either, so.
I did have a banana in this. Yeah. Banana and lime. It's really good. You guys ever try lime in your watermelon? I'm good now. That was good. That's how much I ate.
It's Linda. It's definitely kale. I just didn't plant it this year. It reseeded from last year. It's pretty much right in the same spot. So that's awesome. Free kale, you guys.
Just go to John's.
But no more fresh cucumbers. Now I gotta pay $2 at the store every time I want a cuke.
My hand is still sore from falling.
Oh, man, you gotta be careful.
I did. I was. That's why I didn't break it. I mean, I knew I was gonna fall.
Yeah.
But I did all my tricks that I wanted to do, except for the last one. That's what sucked. I'm like, I thought I left there doing 42 tricks. I'm like, there's one trick I couldn't do. I was like, oh my god.
Oh no.
And it was getting dark, and I was like, I can't believe I got 42, but I actually did 43.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay. You probably photoshopped it, didn't you?
Yeah.
CGI.
No.
Here I am. Watch me do a kickflip over a cloud.
Yeah, my dad did that. He photoshopped me doing that.
Did he
I
really?
was like, Dad, what are you doing? He hung it up.
I feel like I've seen it.
Yeah.
I had to have.
Yep, probably. Yeah, what else do you guys want to talk about? Let's see. I'm an Instagram follower of Chris. What is John's? John is john.ted with 2 D's.
That's right.
If you look at my Instagram story that talking about, doing this tonight, I tagged John on there, so check that out. I am going to the Natural Products Expo East. I'm driving down there tomorrow.
What the heck? It failed. The upload failed?
What did?
The one I tried to share of us.
Oh.
I'm going to discard. I'm going to try it again.
Try it again. Yeah, so I'll be down there in Baltimore for Friday and Saturday. And then what am I doing Sunday? I don't know.
Are you staying down there for Sunday?
Well, I have the hotel for Sunday because I don't...
You're going by yourself? You can...
Yeah,
Oh,
sucks.
man, that sucks.
Yeah.
That was the year when that year that we brought like 40 pounds a day home.
Oh, that was more than 40 pounds.
Yeah, wasn't it like they were like 30-pound boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was more like 120 pounds, wasn't it?
I think we added it up to be around $800 worth of data. Something like that.
Oh man, that was fun.
We have a picture of it too. You're covered in like a mountain of Dea. So when Dea first came out, they loved us, by the way. They called us the zombies.
Oh, it's the zombies.
And at the expo, the first expo we saw them at, when the expo was done, so they were in, I think they were in Vancouver or something. So they couldn't bring all the stuff home. They were just going to get rid of it. They're like, instead of just getting rid of it, we can't bring it back with us. Do you guys just want it? And it was Expo East, which meant we drove there. La Dispute. And then we put it all in our car and we brought it home. So we had boxes of huge bags of Dea, and we had the wedges, like the Havarti and
that was the best. That was the best.
So yeah, we had so much Dea that I remember I was just trying to find people to give it to because I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. But then we have too much Dea.
Yeah, you can't eat that much Dea.
Yeah, I want too much Miyokos.
Yeah, although
mozzarella.
Miyokos is hard to store for that long.
You gotta freeze it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Is that what she said?
Well, that's what I say. But then, a zombie comes in, you take a frozen block of Miyokos, crack over the head.
Yeah, but what if some of the blood gets on it and then you eat? Wipe it off.
Throw it. Bam.
Always wipe your Miyoko cheese off.
If you have an endless supply of that stuff. All right, what else we got here? I saw your comment there, Metalhead. You don't like to get hurt, so you don't skateboard. Did you guys get to see IT2 yet? Oh, It too. I'm like, IT? No, I didn't. I never liked it.
You didn't. What didn't you like about it?
There was something about it that just
boring.
Maybe. To be honest, like if I don't like the cast, I don't like the movie, and I think I did. There's something about the cast I didn't like on the original one when I was little.
Oh, the kids or the older people?
I think the older people.
Was it the guy that was in the Waltons?
I don't know. I don't.
You're like, you were in the Waltons. You can't be in a scary
But
movie.
I
John
didn't,
Boy.
I didn't like it, and then I didn't like the remake. So I'm not really a big It fan.
I liked the remake. I don't know.
You
but
did?
I'm easily amused, I feel like. You've seen a billion horror movies.
A billion.
Is there even a billion out there?
No.
Is there even a billion movies out there?
No.
Is there even $1 billion out there?
Mm-hmm.
Prove it.
We don't have it.
All right. I want to make a luge so that I don't spill watermelon juice all over my face.
Come to Georgia. I've only driven through Georgia. I've never been anywhere really in Georgia.
I was near Georgia. I stayed at Folly Beach, which I think was pretty close, in South Carolina.
Yeah.
That was the end of my story.
You feel like a proper zombie today. That's probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
When you fall on your butt, you're always the most brutal. No, for me, it's like falling. It was always like rolling the ankle. If you look at the one fall that I did when I get up onto the planter, I fall down and my ankle kind of like, it's so, you got to slow it down real slow, but my ankle twists and then it falls out back. And I was like, oh man, I almost broke my ankle there. But the thing is I know how to fall because I've been falling for 30 years.
Yeah.
So like when your ankle does that, you just, the rest of your body, you just got to make it limp.
It, right? Yeah.
You make it limp and you go down. And that's all, I mean, I'm used to falling. There's certain falls I don't like. And certain falls I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to fall. I'll just get right back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't like falling. I used to fall like straight on my elbows, and that would just like put like a jolt from my stomach, my head, all the way down my spine. I'm like,
oh my god.
That was. But the worst I think I've ever got hurt skateboarding, well, 2 times, was I went over a ramp and I landed and I rolled my ankle really bad. I didn't break it. I'm very resilient. But it was all puffed up and like I did break it for a long time, but it wasn't broken. And the second time is I'm doing for all you guys who know skateboarding, I'm doing a fakie 360 kickflip. Okay, the board, I'm going backwards, and then I spin the board like this, and it didn't flip all the way, so the board came straight down like this instead of like this, right on my toe, and it ended up my toenail ended up falling off.
When was this?
1995.
Oh, okay.
That was a pain that I couldn't sleep for days because it was a throbbing pain that wouldn't go away. So like I couldn't sleep because it was always like there, like really intense.
So would you say like you're the top 10 faller of all skateboarders?
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Nobody falls better than me.
No, seeing some of these pro skaters fall, it's like, oh my god.
How is he even getting up? How are they even getting up from that?
I never fell on my head at the skate park in Chittenango. I was up at the top of a ramp and I started falling backwards after something. And I knew I was falling. I fall right off the ramp. I'm like, oh man. Like I'm like, there's nothing I can do. And I'm like 6 foot in the air and I fell straight on my back. And I was like, oh man. I didn't really get hurt that bad, but I was like, I can't believe. And that wasn't even that long ago.
I don't like falling.
That was like maybe 6 years ago. So, Marina's been falling for 30 minutes. I've been falling for 30 minutes. Wait, what's that from? Chris, will you ever try alcohol maybe when you're 80? When I'm about to die on my deathbed, I'm like, give me the...
Well, give me
Scotch?
Yeah, that's fine.
Give me the scotch. Scotch.
But you have to sing the Will Ferrell song.
I don't think I'll ever do alcohol. Who is asked? Oh, Craig's friend, I think. He's like, would you do it for $1 million? And I'm like, that would never happen.
I was like, if you say no, that's good. Yeah, I don't like those hypothetical questions. If we were stranded on an island, there was nothing else to eat, would you eat my left arm if I let you have some of it? That would never happen.
No, it wouldn't happen. Or yeah, it wouldn't happen.
I like how you waited a second to be like,
Thor 3. I'm falling. I've been falling for 30 minutes. Okay. Oh yeah, that was funny. My favorite part of the first Thor was when he goes into the pet shop and he's like, I need a horse. Into a little pet shop.
I've got a gerbil. Will that work? Hello, Graven babies.
Hello. Kelly, I have never had alcohol. I don't drink. I'm straight edge, so I don't drink alcohol. I was a goody two-shoes. I was scared. You know what? Here's a funny story. My mom was always like worst case scenario. And I remember, this is back in the 80s, I was at my friend's house and she made these like salt things, these little crystallized salt things, and she had them all baking like in the sun and everything. And I go home and I tell my mom, I go, Mom, Pam's got these like little salt things. She goes, oh, I just heard a thing on this news about a new drug called crack. Chris, even if you try one drug one time, you never know how your body could react. You could die. And I'm like, and I thought my friend was making crack.
Oh, because it's salt.
So that's how my mom was. So like I thought I could die for anything. So I never tried marijuana. I never tried anything. But like I would always say like, what are you talking about? But deep down, I'm like, I don't want to die. Like, don't smell.
That's amazing.
Like she would tell me this kind of stuff. So. But do you want to hear like the real set of events of how I really never drank until I became straight edge?
Yes.
So I became straight edge, I think, whenever I heard the term. It was like, what? When I was 14 or 15, I heard the term straight edge, and I'm like, hey, that's me.
Were you running around singing Minor Threat songs?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so it started out back in the day because I was a germ freak. So first of all, my parents like, you can't have, I'd always be like, well, can I have some of what you're drinking? No, you can't have that. It's for adults. You can't have that. And I never did. And same thing with coffee. I never had coffee because I wanted coffee. And my mom always said, I'd be like, please, can I have some? She goes, it's not for kids. And she told me, whether this is true or not, it'll stuck in my head. Growth. It'll stunt your growth. And I'm like, well, I'm already short and ugly. I don't want to be like this the rest of my life. So I never had coffee. But anyway, for alcohol, I was raised in a Catholic family. So I was forced to go to church. I was forced to make my first communion. And when I went to make my first communion, there we are. I'm like, oh, I get to try some wine. I get to drink some wine. I get to go up there finally like the big guys do, the adults. So I'm in line to go, drink some wine and eat some Jesus bread. And then I noticed, like, when I never really thought about it before, but I see the priest like with giving some wine to somebody and then just kind of wiping it off a little, and he drank some and giving it to them. I'm like, look at all these people drinking out of the same cup. And I get up there and I'm like, and I didn't drink it because I was a germ freak. I just took the bread.
But they wipe it with the magical.
Oh my God, it's bad. I was a germ freak, and that saved me. So I never tried that. So then as the years went on, I went into like health class, which I think was 6th or 7th grade, and we saw on the screen like a good liver and a bad liver, cirrhosis of the liver, and good lungs and bad lungs, like smoking lungs. And I'm like, well, I understand, like you're saying, like you got to drink a lot of alcohol to get cirrhosis of the liver, but I don't even want to drink a little if that's what I don't want my liver to look like that. That's gross. Like that, no way. I want to be so healthy. Like I didn't want my lungs to look like that. I'd be like, Dad, will you stop smoking? And so I never drank even a little bit. I mean, I had people in high school, like when I graduated 11th grade going into 12th grade, and their whole entire, it was actually Sean Scott's brother. He was like, our whole summer is going to be dedicated to getting Chris drunk. And I'm like, I ain't drinking. And the closest I came was they gave me a cherry that was like marinated in rum. And I'm like, oh, I like cherries. And I smelled this weird, it smelled so weird. I'm like, what is it? And they're all laughing at me. I'm like, what is it? What is it? And somebody's like, it's a rum cherry. I'm like, you jerks.
Why? That's not nice.
No, it's not.
You guys, shame on you, Sean Scott's brother. I just said a real name. I just gave a
By the way, I know.
Who lives it? Just kidding.
I know two Sean Scotts, so.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's the other Sean Scott and you're like, what the heck? I don't even have a brother. It's not you.
I bet there's how many? Hey, Siri.
How many Sean Scotts are there? 4,800,000,000. No, 4 billion. That's like more than half the world. Do I like spicy food? I like the taste, but I don't know. I can't do spice. The hottest I like to go, Joseph, is Frank's Red Hot for me.
Yeah, I'm a Frank. I'll do a little sriracha.
Sriracha's like, unless it's like very diluted,
It's too hot.
Yeah, I got a bibimbap at Secret Garden once, and I used their sauce and like I think it's just straight up sriracha.
It was too hot.
And I'm like, oh man, this is gonna put it all over my. It ruined my whole meal because when my mouth gets that hot,
You can't taste anything.
I can't eat it. Like the rest of my meal is just, it's not a good experience.
It's just eating a bowl of fire.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
How's your fire?
Well, my nose is running, and I'm like, I can't taste this.
Oh man, Vegan Metalhead smoked for 25 years. I was a smoker.
You were? Oh yeah, you
I
were.
was a smoker.
So was both of my brothers and my sister.
When I was 14, that's when I started. Where I grew up, that's what you do. You get bored and you do drugs, and that's terrible. But it's actually gotten so much worse too. Like there's some bad drugs in there, like right where I grew up, right in that same little area. You've been to my house. But anyway, I smoked for a couple of years. I think I said this last week too. Once I found out that smoking wasn't vegan, products that were in it, or just the fact that it's tested.
You quit it right there that day.
I found out it wasn't vegan, and I was like, oh man, and I went out and I smoked one more after I knew, but that was a real guilty one. That was just like, all right, I'll just do it because I have one left, and actually I had like a whole pack or something, and I just smoked one more. I'm like, well, if it's not vegan, I mean, I don't care. I've never been vegan for my own health. I was like, I don't really care much about that. I just want to run out the clock by having a good time doing it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want everybody to be comfortable in their own skin or alive. And if something has to die for me to smoke a cigarette, that's not.
Did you have like any like withdrawals after not smoking?
No withdrawals, but like
fiending or whatever.
Yeah, even probably not anymore. But like I would say within the last 10 years, there would be like that. Like if you thought about it, you'd be like, oh man, it's you kind of miss it or you crave it. But I don't anymore. I don't even think about it. I think I might have an addictive personality too. Like if I have a beer, I'm like, all right, I have this thing in my hand and it has to go away. So I just keep drinking until it's gone. But that's not. I don't think that's an addictive personality. That's just a guy that's got a thing in his hand that he doesn't want to hold anymore. We missed a lot of stuff. I'm too talkative. There's 72 people in here.
If you're too talkative, then I'm way too talkative because I was talking more than you.
Yeah, but normally if you get to do most of the talking and I'm just watching, I like that.
Oh, you like that? Okay. I had a friend that we used to go. I remember we would go skate across the street from where he lived, and he would steal his parents' cigarettes. He'd like open a drawer, grab a thing of cigarettes. I'm like, Matt, you really shouldn't be smoking. Like he's like, I know. This is my last one. And he goes, you know what? And he grabbed all of them. And he lit them. He goes, he took one puff and he threw them on the floor and he just like stepped on them. I'm like, well, what? Okay. And he's like, I am done. And then an hour later, he's like, I need another. So he stole another pack and he would do this. He's like, you know what? I don't anymore. And he smashed that pack. And then he would just keep going back and grabbing more of their cigarettes because they had like a whole drawer of them because they were both smokers.
Yeah.
So he would just grab all of it. Every time he wanted to smoke, he would take a whole pack.
That's it. I'm done. Bro.
Oh my God. This is a true story too. I've been trying to get my dad to stop for many years. That ain't working.
Wear the watermelon as the hat. I just took a shower before I came over here.
Did I learn a lot of my stunts from Tony Hawk? No, I actually didn't learn any from Tony Hawk. Back in the day, I started skating probably in 1989. So that was 30 years ago. And we would watch skate videos. So I would skate with my friends. I would pretty much learn the tricks on my own or from other friends. And then we would watch the newest skateboarding video,
Yeah. I wasn't a skateboarder, but I used to love watching snowboarding videos.
Yeah.
I could never do that stuff that they did. I'm like, that looks like it'll hurt if I fall.
Oh, it hurts a lot when you fall on a snowboard. But snowboarding made me be able to skate faster.
We've never been You didn't like snowboarding.
I snowboarded only for 1 year, and then I moved to Florida, so I just sold all my stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I'm moving to Florida, and then I'm like, hey guys, I'm back. But what I was going to say about the skateboarding videos is I would always fast forward Tony Hawk's part because Tony Hawk was a vert skater and there was no vert ramps and none of us skated vert. We all skated street. So I would watch like Mike Vallely and like, you know, different.
Is he the dude that gave you the skateboard not too long ago?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
He's vegan.
He's also in Gleam in the Cube. Yeah, he's vegan. So any of the other things that I didn't skate, I would pretty much fast forward. We would only, because Tony Hawk's videos were all just like vert, and a lot of them were in like slow motion. I'm like, oh my god, just get to the vert. I mean, just get to the street. So like Daewon Song and Rodney Mullen and stuff, they were crazy good skaters.
Yeah.
But also like Eric Costin and like.
Yeah, man, that was fun. I remember. I just remember watching snowboard videos and getting so stoked to just go out. And your brother Pat. Really good snowboarder. He can do a front flip.
Yeah, he is. My brother's good.
Yeah.
And then what's the other thing he did? My brother can run forward into a backflip into a pool.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother's so good.
Pat's awesome.
Yeah.
I watched his Tesla video.
Oh, you did? Cool.
He's super. He's like,
well,
yeah.
You know.
So tomorrow, gonna get my Tesla's gonna get delivered.
It's his first video. I gave him a little pointers. I'm like, okay, Pat, the next time you film, you got to have your phone like this, and like a better angle would be better. Like I was just getting him honest feedback, but it'd be awesome if you guys go over to his channel and like subscribe to him or like give him a comment.
Even when I first started even now, I'm still kind of new. Like my first video was awkward.
Yeah.
My first video with you was awkward. Because you really don't know, like, you're like...
Our first video that we did together is...
The stuffed shells.
It's pretty cool.
It's cool, but, like, if we were to watch that right now...
Yeah.
I am so, like, monotone almost and just kind of...
Oh, yeah, you didn't get the character yet.
I suppose because that's the first time, like, me and you were hanging out. You and I are hanging out right now. And then all of a sudden, you jam a camera right there, and it changes the dynamic. So you almost have to, and it took me a while.
Yeah.
You almost have to just like, you accept it. And then if you threw someone else in the mix, like, hey, John, so-and-so's going to come over and film a video, it takes a lot. It's almost like, all right, I have to mentally, if you were to say on the spur, hey, let's get so-and-so over, I'd be like, no, I need time to mentally prepare.
I know that now, but I didn't then. And I was like,
I didn't know that either, man.
You know?
I didn't, why do I keep saying no? Why do I not want to do this? It's just
because you got mad at me a bunch of times and like,
yeah, I did. I was so and you talking about the West Coast one? Yeah, was.
I felt like so like I didn't know what to do.
Unfortunately, like when I get that anxious, I have no filter, and I'm like, I don't ever want to, like.
Yeah.
But that's because like, I think I'd be okay now. I think I'd be like, all right. Just like
it's different now too, and it's like there's not any really pressure on me anymore because before it was like I had this thing that I created and you are my star of my show. Nobody even knows who I am. So if you quit, like what am I going to do? I'm like, hi guys, I'm the real person that started the show. Like nobody knows who I am, and it even took me a while when I started getting in front of the camera for people to be like, well, who's this guy? Well, we want to see the other guy, and I'm like, well, this is how it is now. Like it's my channel and I have to run it. And if I don't want to do that, my channel's done.
Yeah.
So
that was rough. We had a few tense moments like that because I'm like, I don't want to step that far out of my comfort zone. I'll give you, if it's just me and you in here, I can be whatever I want. But and honestly, like I just worry about, either making the other person mad or I'm not living up to what I am when it's just me and you. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff was going through my head. I'm like, can we just hang out and,
But in reality, there's really not. You just put on a camera and do.
Yeah. I know that now. It's just.
Back to the Tony Hawk thing.
Yeah, sorry.
I love watching Tony Hawk now. I watch him on like his Instagram posts. He's got some funny posts and some videos. It's cool. But back in the day, I didn't really watch his videos that much. I mean, I watched them all, but that wasn't my favorite.
To me, you don't really. He's more of a half pipe kind.
Well, yeah, that's what I just said.
Right?
He's a vert. He's a vert.
He's a vert. Okay.
Yeah, like half pipe's vert. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, vert, like vertical. Like
no, Tony Hawk's not vegan. I like Tony Hawk. Actually has some really funny stories. He'll be like, I was on a plane today and I had about 5 skateboards to put up there, and the flight attendant goes, "Whoa, what do we got? Tony Hawk on the plane today?" And he's like, "Yep." and then he went through TSA, and the TSA guy looked at his thing and he goes,
Any relation?
yeah, he goes, Anthony Hawk. Any relation to the skateboarder Tony Hawk? He goes, yep. But it's funny, like, listening to all his things. Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a really chill guy.
Yeah, he is. I mean, very... He gets to do what he loves.
Yeah, he gets paid to do what he loves. You got some sick vert, brah.
All right, what else we got here? I like watching wrestling and K-pop mixed with horror movies and shows. Interesting.
Did you watch the fights?
Yeah.
Man, you cannot beat
Khabib.
He's one of those guys. We've all talked about these fighters.
They were talking about everybody knows what they're in for.
They know. I know exactly what that guy's going to do to me, so I'm going to prepare for it. And then he just does it.
Yeah.
How defeating must that be? Like Dustin, I love Dustin Poirier. Like I really do. He's a great guy. Did you see what they did at the end of the fight?
Yeah, they changed shirts.
Like that. And Khabib in an interview he was like, let's make a fight with GSP happen. And I'll tell you what, let's do it in a poor country because it'll bring jobs. They built the arena that they fought in within 2 months in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, yeah.
So did you hear that speech? He's like, Dana, if Dana wants to make this happen, let's do a super fight in another country. We'll build an arena for it. And like that will bring in a ton of money for that poor country. Like Khabib is a real deal. He's taking his talent, which is an amazing thing.
Yeah.
And he's doing good with it. Like we need more people like that. The vegan skateboarder, dude.
The vegan skateboarder. The vegan skater. Somebody's probably going right now. I'm doing it right now.
No, I'll do it.
The vegan
I'm not
skater.
even. Can I be a rollerblader?
The vegan skater. There's
Chris, wait for me, Chris.
I kind of like Chris Raccooni.
That was pretty funny. Can you be Chris Raccooni for Halloween this year? I know you gotta be a vampire.
Yeah.
Tony's 51, huh? Tony Hawk.
Yeah. He's one of the old school skaters. Everybody knows his name over anyone else.
Yeah. Shaun White.
Yeah.
So let's talk about him for a second.
Shaun White, Olympic.
Is he a
skater?
skateboarder?
He's a skater and a snowboarder. And
the stuff that guy
I think he does the do, right?
The Mountain Dew?
Yeah, I think he does. Chris, do you ever watch your followers' YouTube channels? Sometimes. I don't know if it can even see who follows me though. And if you can, I've never looked.
It's I gotta say though, it's hard because every time I'm on YouTube, I'm like,
there's so many
on my channel.
I will randomly click on people's comments and
go to their
page and look at some of their videos. And for all of my recent videos, I look at every single comment and I'll either read it or respond to it. Be a raccoon vampire. Or a vampire.
A rampire.
Rampire.
A vamcoon. I don't like that.
Let's go look at Tabitha's channel.
Oh, Race Lever said it at the same time as me.
Vamcoon.
But he hashtagged it, so
the
he
vegan
wins.
raccoon. The vegan raccoon. A vampire with a raccoon.
I'm excited. This is my favorite time of year.
I know, even though it's really hot out right now.
Yeah, it's a little unseasonably warm.
Well, guess what, guys? It's still summer. I love, like, people get so mad at me. Like, I'm like Rachel will be like, it's fall now, it's fall. I'm like, nope, we're still strong in the summer. Hey, guys, here's some summer or whatever, summer pizza for the summer. Like, I'll say it all the way up until the 21st.
Yeah, because now it's officially fall, right?
Yeah.
Not right now, but...
And we could actually still do that old video of you where, like, it's a nice summer recipe. The noodles.
Was that from 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
That's crazy.
I'm going to post it, like, in 5 years. No,
why is John still alive? How'd that happen? Did I just say...
It'll be an original vegan zombie video before I was... Well, it's not before I... Just a video that you did.
Before you were the main procreator.
Anybody watch Vegan Games Call Out Toronto Veg Fest? No, I didn't even hear about it. Like, what happened?
Are aliens?
I am going to be at the Natural Expo East in a couple days. I'm actually going there tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Thursday? Is it start tomorrow? Are there events down there?
Yeah, it starts tomorrow, but I'm just driving there tomorrow.
Okay. But did you check in yet? Are you going to get down there and do the last second thing? I thought you said you had a hotel booked already.
Yeah, no, I do.
You did? Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to go?
I can't. Veg Fest on Saturday.
I asked everybody. Nobody's like, nobody will go. And I had one free, I have a free...
A pass?
A pass.
Oh, man.
Passes are really expensive. Unless you're an influencer with a certain amount of followers, they keep upping it every year.
Do they really?
I used to be able to get somebody in. Like, we used to go together. Or I used to be able to have somebody else come help me out with the camera. Now they don't let anybody do that. So, but one of the companies that I'm going to see has an extra ticket. So if anybody wants to come help me out. Does my dog know any tricks? I taught my dog in German. So my dog can sit, he can lay down, Sitz, Pleaaase. Oh, he's looking at me. No. Stay out there. No, you're good.
Oh, Indy, you stay, buddy. Good boy.
No, stay right there. Stay. No, Sitz.
He's a good boy.
Sitz. No, he heard me, and he's trying to make it no. Anyway, yeah, so he can do, when I say Fuß, he's like trying to do it. He'll walk around my back and then,
right,
no. What are you doing? All right, sit down over in the background.
I'll move my guitar.
I just don't want you jumping around in here. That's not what I want. How do you guys like the green background today? Oh, that's the other weird thing that happened paranormally or unexplained. So in order to turn this on, by the way, I need this remote control. And I need to point it over here and press the button kind of hard to turn it on. I got up this morning and it was like that. It was doing all these different colors, like blinking on and off. Like, what the...
That's weird.
What happened, Indy?
Indy, you want to show him how you sit? Because you're good.
So, I think Jacob is doing some mischief in the house, and he's like, it's my time of year, it's just going to be spooky, we need to hang out more. And I'm like, Jacob, not yet. Wait till October. But I think that's not going to happen, so... John, are you going to Vegan New York? Are you going?
When is it?
I think it's September 27th, 28th maybe. I want to go down, drive down.
Where is it?
New York City.
It's in the city?
It's in Randall's Island. It's like, yeah.
Let me look at my schedule. There's a lot of stuff going on with Mockingbird right now, so...
Because if you want, we could go down for the day and come back.
Right back.
Or we could do
fun.
An Airbnb and come back the next day.
We
can make some videos and everything.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
It's your last
Tabitha?
chance for pie.
There's no such thing as too many questions, Tabitha.
No,
ask
keep
away.
asking. We want you guys to ask us questions. Because if you don't, then we're like, these guys are bored. We gotta go. I better start reading them. Favorite bands. We did this one like on like our third one. First one? Second one? Favorite bands. My all-time favorite is The Cure. But I'm often listening to something like Coheed and Cambria. Brand new. Mineral / Gloria record.
Yep. Good old Chris Simpson.
Let's see, what else? Tell us your top 3. Your top favorite and Spirit.
All the bands I was in. I would probably say like... man, there's not... Alright, I'll tell you what. A band that I've been listening to that has been like timeless for me is a metal band. I call them metal, but they were in the hardcore scene. They're from Buffalo, New York, and they're called Every Time I Die. I love that band because they're funny. They are really good at their instruments, and Keith, the singer, is an amazing lyricist. But I also love bands like... A lot of these bands are guys that are my age. I don't know guys and gals that are my age. I never really got into like the classic rock or anything when I was younger. But yeah, when I was younger, like Smashing Pumpkins were my favorite band. Nirvana. As I got older, I started listening to bands like Cursive, Circa Survive, I don't really have a favorite band though. I have favorite albums, Chris. Favorite albums.
Okay.
Favorite album number 1, The Ugly Organ by Cursive. Number 2, Juterma by Circus Survive. And number 3, Transatlanticism
By Death Cab.
Death Cab. Yep.
I like that
Yep.
too. That's
Those
a
are
really
my-
good one.
But like I love No Effects. That's a good one. When I was in high
Disintegration
school.
for me. Love Disintegration.
Ooh, that album.
So good.
It's sad. It's a very sad one, right? Is Pictures of You in that one?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Typo Negative, no. I never really got into that. Do I ever read Thrasher magazine? Not anymore. Used to. Jane's Addiction, yes.
Pearl Jam. I have a really funny video idea for Pearl. I can play a Pearl Jam song right now.
Pearl Jam. Or how about just Eddie?
Eddie Vedder. Oh, it's
Chris, can I come to your 200th birthday party? You're all invited. And when we get to it, we're going to be like, remember when you were joking about coming to my 200th birthday party? We really did it. Because by then, they're going to have something where we can live forever. And we're going to all go there 200 years from now.
Yeah.
I'm going to outlive the age of my country.
Produce is back.
Produce! You made it!
I thought you were gone forever.
We've been live for a minute, an hour and 10 minutes.
Ooh, all right. My guitar's really out of tune, so I'm not even going to try to tune it right now.
You guys, I'm actually wearing a shirt today with nothing on it. That's the first time I've done that. This is one of the shirts that I print things on. But I needed a blank. Eddie Vedder for president.
Did you, so I saw something on YouTube where he stopped an entire performance because some dude was pointing his finger and like gonna get physical with a woman. And he kicks him out.
Eddie did?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Mr. Vedder himself. He's...
Me Without You. Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't think I've heard the music though, but I've heard of it. Unless that's a movie. Is that a movie?
What?
Me Without You?
No, that's a band.
Yeah.
January 1979 is one of my favorite songs by them.
Who is Jacob? Jacob is one of my scary stories I tell. There's a painting of Jacob in my basement. So he's a painting of a little boy.
Oh God. Frightened Rabbit.
Go check out Tacky Shelter. He has 400 dogs and lives on donations. Takis, Tacky Shelter. No, don't do that. We're talking about dogs that are less fortunate than you. Opeth, yes, I have some Opeths on my computer.
What about Cradle of Filth? What's her face is in that?
Yeah.
I forget her name. Get out! Get out! Get out! Yo.
Yeah, I follow her.
Buddy.
She's vegan.
She's a vegan. Green Day, huh? That was another one when I was in 7th grade.
Iron Maiden. I remember I used to have posters of Eddie. Eddie is the zombie looking guy from Iron Maiden.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I like to put my bicep on my guitar, so I'm like, hey.
I love Explosions in the Sky.
Oh, yes. That band is so good. What about, like, Sigur Rós from
yeah,
Iceland?
they're really good.
Oh, my God.
And Jonsi, that was the song that I wanted to use for the last... He's the singer of Sigur Rós.
Yeah, yeah. Jonsi. Yeah.
Jonsi.
Dude, there's so much talent.
God is an Astronaut. That's a good one. Mogwai. Love Mogwai.
Oh, Mogwai, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to see.
Is it humid here today? I don't know.
Yeah, it's humid.
Is it?
It's humid AF.
Go sit down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Motley Crue was one of my favorites way back in the day when I was in elementary school.
Bye, Tabitha.
You gonna go eat?
Go eat. What are you gonna eat before you go?
I read that wrong. She said, "I'm going to go eat you guys."
Wait.
Take care. See,
So
commas
we
are.
better take care before she comes and eats us.
I know.
She's like, take care.
have a good
Tenderize
night,
that
Tabitha.
meat for me. What about hang on.
What does the back of me look like so you can follow me? The back of me looks like the @ sign, the vegan zombie. Follow me. We got a couple doggies that are misbehaving. They're interrupting my stream even though I just fed them and let them outside before we went live. Stop it, please, Zeke. Don't do that. Zeke is the biggest whiner that I've ever met.
Yeah.
He whines at everything. Indy's a good boy. You talking to me? Were you talking to me? Yeah, here, pet me. Pet me. Zeke, stop it.
Sorry.
Were you just playing?
I was playing
Breakfast at Tiffany's?
No, I was playing a Green Day song, but very similar. I don't remember it.
And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? Indy? No, there's chords over here. Go.
Get up,
Go.
jump,
Go.
go.
How do you pronounce Worcestershire? Worcester. Weird.
I pronounce it different. Oh, they're still waiting on the Pearl Jam. This is the only Pearl Jam song I think I know. But my guitar's out of tune.
Oh, you did it in the end of one of your videos. Stop it.
I seem to recognize your face. Oops, sorry. Haunting familiar. Yeah, there is some Mockingbird Farm updates. We started the drainage project this week. We were supposed to start it last week. There were some problems. And it's been a very hectic week for Joe and Janelle at the farm.
Is this what you talked about at the beginning of the stream?
Yeah, I talked. Yeah. Actually, you know what? If you
just
guys,
go,
once we're done, legalize freedom. Check out the beginning. I talk about it a lot. Don't want to repeat myself.
Can you move that so he can just come in and stop being like that?
You're distracting us.
Just move it so he doesn't get into all this other stuff. Zeke, you need to stop. That's being bad.
There.
He just does that for no reason. Like don't think anything of it. He does that all day for nothing. Like if I step outside, he'll do it. He's got huge separation anxiety, I think.
Hearts and thoughts they fade. A daughter.
Don't call me daughter. Not fit to.
I can learn it, but I won't waste your time. I'll learn it some other time.
Well, at least you did the Nickelback today.
I did the Nickelback for you guys,
wanted Nickelback.
which I don't think anybody that cares was even on when I did it.
Yeah, probably not. So next time somebody's like, "Where's Nickelback?"
I'll just whip
podcast
it out.
number 13.
Go to podcast number 13.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about? I mean, we labeled this "Ask Us Anything." I guess that's it. Arch enemy, the singer is vegan. Her name is Elisa Goots, and I got to meet her. She invited me to her show, Arch Enemy, in Montreal. See, I think I got a picture of her right here. Elisa, I think it's pronounced Glutes White. Elisa White. Here she is, right here. Arch enemy. She's vegan.
Stephen Lynch. Stephen Lynch is a comedian that he pretends to be. He says, "Where the F are my car keys? They are right here in my hand." He tries to be Billy Corgan. He's like a stand-up comedian.
Wait, who does?
Isn't that Stephen Lynch?
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I don't either. I don't know.
Favorite Karma Sutra position? I don't know any of the positions from Karma Sutra.
Sleep.
Sleep?
The sleeping position.
Produce said, so glad I caught Nickelback before my workout. It helped me get through it.
Produce, were you able to like pump some serious iron just thinking about me going, "Never, never, never, love me"? Couldn't cut him in a blue man, being man. You know, someone little blonde man. Everybody leaves because of how annoying I am. I'm sorry.
Will you do a vegan camp out? I'm supposed to go camping next week with Craig, and I've done a couple camping videos in the past. So if you just Google it or YouTube it, I've done a few. We do s'mores. I make fire without matches or a lighter.
Magic.
It's fun, yeah. So, and I brought Indy with me. What are your favorite TV shows of all time? TV shows. Okay, so I think my all-time favorite is probably X-Files. Growing up, I loved MacGyver. I loved so many other ones that I can't think of right now. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I love, let's see, Breaking Bad I like.
Oh, that's a good one.
Breaking Bad's really good.
So I have a couple that I can just watch. I'll watch the entire series and restart it.
Oh, The Office.
The Office.
The Office.
That's
awesome.
The next one that you got me into, the very first time I ever watched it was because of you. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's really good.
Because those guys are so, like, dumb. Like,
it's
they
so
just
funny.
yeah, they're just really funny.
The Walking Dead first 2 or 3 seasons.
Addictive.
I'm trying to get through the last season right now, but it's like they've lost it. What are they doing?
Because we've already watched it so many times.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
We've already seen that same scenario. What about shoot? It escaped me. Oh, Game of Thrones. That was
Thrones.
Everything until that. I didn't really care for the last season.
Yeah.
But everything up to that.
What else? What else do I like? Dexter, yes, definitely Dexter.
Dexter, yeah. Twin
that's
Peaks
a good
never
one.
made any sense to me. I fell asleep during every episode.
Hey, Wave Magic. Better late than never. What else? What else? I mean, there's so many shows.
I watched the U.S. version of The Office. It's important to note that because Steve Carell is fun.
I was gonna say that, but I figured I liked both of them. I actually
didn't watch the other one.
I saw the original when it came out before the American one existed, and I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I heard it was pretty funny.
Yeah. It's a drier kind of humor, but I thought it was pretty awesome. What else, man?
Oh, that 70s show was pretty good back in the day. I just... There's just so many other shows I watch, that's all. I would watch it if it were on. Star Trek. Did you watch Star Trek?
Yeah, growing up I watched all kinds of Star Trek, but I don't think I've ever watched all of them in order.
Yeah, I've seen a few, but...
I started watching Supernatural, but I didn't finish it.
Same.
But I think I have all the box sets or whatever.
Did you watch Ozark?
Yeah.
Did you like it or no?
I did. I love the Ozark.
Jason Bateman?
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh my God.
Really good. You know what I'm watching right now? Oh, and 24 was really good. I like 24. You got me into that. With Jack Bauer?
Damn it!
Yeah. But I started watching Designated Survivor like 2 nights ago, and it's just
Jack
like
Bauer's in
24. Yeah. And like I had no idea what it was even about. And I started watching it, and it's like it's got the same thing as 24. Like it captures you. You got to watch the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
Oh man.
So
favorite female Hollywood actress, Chris?
favorite what?
Actresses, Hollywood.
Favorite
actresses.
female Hollywood actresses. Who are my favorites? Who are my favorites? I don't know. I mean, X-Files, I like Gillian Anderson from X-Files, just because I loved her and David Duchovny together. Let me see.
I don't even know who my favorite... I don't know who my favorite actors or actresses are. I never really thought of that.
Yeah, I don't know any of my favorite actors. It depends what they're... I don't know. Like, what are some of my... Let's think. What are some of my favorite movies? E.T.
Yeah. Anybody in there ring a bell?
D. Wallace. I like D. Wallace.
You do like D. Wallace.
I
You
do
talk
like D.
about D.
Wallace.
Wallace quite a bit.
D. Wallace is one. I'll have to come back to that. I'll think of some more.
What did Joaquin Phoenix do during the Toronto Film Fest?
He's promoting veganism right now. I mean, he always is, but I saw a bunch of pictures of him on the Insta.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, with him posing for
I'll go see
the
that
Toronto
movie.
Film Fest. Yeah.
I'll go see that movie. Mulder and Scully. Yeah, X-Files was good. Those were good. They were a good duo. Celebrity crush. as a kid, Christina Applegate, she was very pretty when I was growing up. I mean, she still is.
Who was your celebrity crush? You just said.
Yeah, I
was
did.
her?
Yeah, but who was yours when you were growing up? Was it Mulder? Was it Scully?
No, because I wasn't growing up when I saw.
Oh, you were already.
I was already in my 20s.
20s.
Yeah.
Okay. That's tough. You're going way back.
Brightburn. No, I haven't. Fright Night. You're so cool, Brewster. RoboCop. He was. I don't know if he still is, but he's a teacher here at Syracuse.
The original RoboCop?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I would start every.
He's in Breaking Bad too.
Every year I would start.
Wait, is it Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? I forget.
I wouldn't even know if I saw him.
No, wait. No, maybe that. He's in the remake of The Room.
Oh.
I think. Yeah. No, maybe not. I don't know. What am I talking about? Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I watched Charmed too. I watched all of Charmed. Punky Brewster. I used to watch that.
Christina Applegate. She was my. Ever since I was a little kid, I was like, she's really pretty. Well,
I'm not trying to be like quiet. I'm trying to think in my head like what movies did I were my Yeah. I don't even know who my favorite actor is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jessica Alba was at the expo.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She vegan?
I don't know. But I think she was working with Seventh Generation.
Okay.
For a movie that they did. Elf. Play some more Pearl Jam.
I already played them though.
Yeah. Too much Pearl Jam can ruin the stream. Has anybody ever seen Voyagers?
No.
Yeah, nobody has.
Space movie?
The only person that I have talked to that knew what I was talking about was Issa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like one season, and the dude, I think was Punky Brewster's brother in real life.
Oh really?
But behind the scenes on the set, he took a gun and he was just playing with it. It was supposed to be a fake gun, and he's like, "Oh," and he shot himself, and it killed him.
Who's this?
It was like in 1984 or something, but it was a series called Voyagers, and he was the main star of it.
Man, what about? Remember Sequest? That was one of my favorite.
Yeah, with what's
Jonathan
his name?
Brandis.
Yeah. Oh, Jessica Chastain, I like her. Yeah, she might be my girl crush.
Yeah, Married with Children. When I was growing up, I would die laughing watching that, and then I would also. What else did I watch back then? I watched The Simpsons back then too. But that's about it. Married with Children and The Simpsons, and that was it.
Married with Children and The Simpsons. Ruby Rose. I remember the original V series. With was her name Diana or Diane? Diana?
V?
Yeah. V, the Visitors. It was an alien movie. And Freddy Krueger's in it. Robert Englund's in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it 80s movie?
It was a TV show. They weren't vegan because they used to eat like parakeets and stuff. And but Robert Englund, I think, was a good guy until he became Freddy. I think this was before Freddy. Yeah. So the producer said, yeah, that's true about the gun story. Jeremy spoke. Is it spoken or is it spoke in class today? He spoke.
He spoke in class today.
In class today, not spoken. Yeah. I've never seen Crimson Peak.
Clearly I'll remember picking on the boy.
Seemed a harmless little. We won't say the next word because we'll get in trouble by you guys. Do I believe in zodiac signs? I do believe that they exist. Zodiac signs. There's like a lot of them, right? There's like Cancer. Yeah, I believe in them. They're real.
I don't watch The Simpsons now, Produce. I don't know why.
Did you watch Family Guy? My brother watched there.
I did religiously with your brother because Brian was my roommate in college, my senior year, and we watched Family Guy every night before we go to sleep. We slept in different beds.
Did you watch Friends with him too? Because he's like a Friends aficionado too.
Yeah, we did. I don't watch it anymore though.
Yeah.
I've seen it. You know.
You've seen it.
Seen it a million times.
Whatever.
It's not one of those shows that I can just keep watching like The Office. For some reason, The Office I can just if it's on I'll just be like.
Like Beavis, Butthead. All right, so we've talked about movies, we've talked about other things, and we've talked about some more things than that.
Camping, dogs, music,
TV shows, crushes.
We probably got time for like a couple more tops. Love and marriage.
Love and marriage. C-Lab 2021. Was that you? Was that what?
I don't know what that is.
C-Lab. It's kind of like Sequest, right?
I guess. It's just in a lab instead of a quest, you know?
The Showdown in Little Tokyo. Was there any movies that like scared you?
Yeah, The Ring.
Oh.
Freaking hate that sound she makes.
Like.
She does like this.
Oh yeah.
I hate that sound.
Well,
Sometimes I think.
Wait, The Grudge? The Grudge, they do that.
When I say The Ring, the Grudge.
They're both very similar, but The Grudge.
The Grudge is more scarier than The Ring to me because of that noise and the way she walks backwards and like does all these weird. I'm like, I would just die out of fright right there.
That's what they did. They died out of fright.
Yeah, I'd be like, you want to try to kill me? Then I would just die. How dare you? We should totally have a vegan camp out. Chris and John are gonna have a vegan camp out at.
Would I ever be in a relationship with a meat-eating girlfriend? Would I? No, I would not. I have in the past, but I wouldn't going forward. What's in the pipeline for videos? What's in the pipeline for videos? You know, I don't know. I'm just gonna
Wing it.
Yeah. I'm going to do the things that I think you guys want to see. Obviously, the videos where I go shopping at grocery stores do very well. So I'm going to do more of those. I'm going to probably do more videos on my perspective as a long-term vegan.
Produce goes, The Grudge I literally laughed out loud at, and I hate horror. I'm not talking about the whole movie. I'm just talking about the end. Don't like it. Freaks me out.
The House on Haunted Hill, and The Haunting of Hill House, Poltergeist.
Maybe, you know what we should do? Maybe, this is no time soon, but what if we did a camp out at Mockingbird?
Oh.
We're still, like, there's a part right next to Sophie's fence, that huge area, that's just grass, and obviously...
Where the bike is?
No, not where the bike is. So if you're looking at the farm...
Yep.
All the way to the left, there's a small access road, and then there's a bunch of trees. That's where Gidget's buried, and also, oh shoot, I'm sorry, Mike. Mike's cat. We buried there as well too.
Oh.
But I mean, past that, we're not gonna be sleeping on a graveyard.
Yeah.
Past that, there's a big like open area.
So basically, we're gonna be camping next to Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Sounds
and
good.
cornfields. Children of the Corn will be there.
The Shining was good.
The Shining was good.
Damn.
I watched that for the first time last year.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do a fundraiser camp out. That'd be a lot of fun. Maybe next year.
Should we do a live camp out so they can see like all the
ghosts and gobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to increase the signal in that barn so that we can do actual really good solid live events in the event center and right outside as well. So yeah, it's very possible. If you can want it, you can do it, or whatever the saying is.
What's your favorite food? You know, it all depends on my mood, but I love pizza. I also like watermelon.
I don't think there's a day that I wouldn't eat pizza. I ate pizza today before I came here.
Oh, what kind? You make yourself?
I made a pizza last night with mushrooms, white onion,
mushrooms.
and
white onion. Okay.
white onion, and a pepper from the garden.
Oh.
Yeah. It was really, really good. Kristen loves the mushrooms.
If
I don't mind them, so.
If I liked mushrooms, that would be a good pizza. But minus the mushrooms, that would be a good pizza.
Yeah, and I used the Daya shreds, too.
Okay.
BT Dubs.
Syracuse is only 12 hours away.
Yeah, produce. Some of those movies are tough to get through, and The Grudge. I just remember that lady at the end, and it just was enough to scare me.
Yeah.
Like
in the hallway,
because I use my imagination, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go into the basement, but the girl from The Grudge is gonna be there, and she's gonna make that weird
exactly,
noise,
and she's usually there,
and she's gonna get me. So I run up the stairs, and I look like an idiot in front of all my dogs, and I trip.
I just had to come back up really quick.
Sorry, the Grudge girl was after me.
I saw Curtis from the cruise. He posted like little memes and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And he had one, and it's so on point with, like, if I'm on the couch for any reason, I got both dogs sitting next to me and everything, and let's say I have to get up and go to the bathroom or just get a drink of water, like, I don't want them to get up and follow me, but as soon as they do, they get up, and, like, the meme said, like, me getting up from the couch and the dogs being like, you're like, you guys don't have to come with me, and they're like, no, we'll feel much better if we go with you. And they follow you in the kitchen, and you're like, you don't need to follow me. But they always get up and follow me. They actually lead the way. They're like, come on with me. I'll take you into the kitchen.
I saw one where the dog says to the human, oh, did you want something from the kitchen? Let me stand up and walk right in front of you and stop.
Yeah,
that's Weiler.
That's Indy. Indy will always, like, I'll have all the stuff in my hand, and he'll just stop, and I'll be like, you're too big. I can't go around you. What are you doing? Move.
So keep going. Why did you stop?
I
thought maybe I heard something drop.
So then I'll try to walk over him like this, and then he'll start going. Jeez.
Indy.
Recommend a song to listen to, please. Well, what kind of song are you looking for? Because I got some good songs, but I don't know, like, the genre you're kind of looking for. And then maybe me and John can both recommend a song. I can say my favorite song, but it's not a song that's going to pump you up or anything. It's like, it's just my favorite song just because of, it's Plain Song by The Cure. Deep Space Nine. That was cool. I didn't watch them all, but yeah. Those kind of things intrigue me. The Twilight Zone. Another...
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
What are you doing? My hand's full of dog mouth.
Oh, man, it's almost 8. I have to leave in a couple minutes, you guys. You gonna keep this party going? Have you been keeping... How long has the party been going after I leave? 2-3 hours?
Yeah, like, that's about it.
Hours or minutes?
No, it's gone to like a 3-hour stream.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Is it cool that I do the half season? Because then you guys can talk smack about me as soon as I leave.
Okay, so now that's what I said as soon as you left. I go, now that he's gone. But I learned that by watching you.
I learned it by watching you.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys like that song. What's another good song that you like and I like?
Love Letter.
You can't bring that one in the mix.
That's like, yeah, you don't want anybody. That's like a secret song.
Yeah.
Pretend I didn't just say that.
Okay. They don't know the rest of the song. They can't.
They
look
don't.
it up.
They can type in Love Letter and they'll never find out what the other.
Yeah, they'll never know.
That song is like the most beautiful song I've ever heard. It makes me. I almost cry every time I listen to it. You know, how about this? American football. Never meant. Did you got me into American football? But your favorite song or the song that you gave me a mixed CD back in like 90.
It was like 5 Silent Miles.
No, it wasn't. It was actually something off
the Regrets.
The Regrets.
Are
Yep,
killing me.
Yep.
Satisfied. Mixed emotions.
All right, one more.
I did name my dog Indiana Jones.
Indy made it as a puppy.
John loves mushrooms.
Zeke keeps trying, but he's not quite. I don't know. I love mushrooms.
You do.
I might go eat some mushrooms in the woods right now. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? John Ted's been missing for 4 days.
Fade to Black Metallica. See, that's
The
not...
only Metallica song that I ever knew was this one. You guys are gonna kick me off the stream right now.
Ready to go.
So close,
No matter how far.
couldn't be much more from the heart. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head home now, and
Did you say pass? You're gonna pass out?
I think I'm gonna pass out now. Yesterday was a long day. I started at 5:30 in the morning, and I got home at 9:30 at night. And then I had to get up 3 times because Wilder hates me.
Have you been working at the...
Store?
Yeah.
This is my first week back. Today's only my second day, but it's awesome because if I have to leave or like if we have to work on something, I can.
We should do a video, like an actual video together, like soon.
An actual video, like a vegan zombie video.
Or just like, you know, like a video collab, you know, we can, I don't know, make maybe a taste test video or...
Well, we really need to do. We need to go out to Canastota.
For what?
BB Bridge Road.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So,
Let's do that.
Maybe Sunday or Monday. We'll figure that out. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all. I'll see you soon. Chris is gonna talk some smack. You make sure you guys have my back, or we're not friends anymore.
Later, John.
Bye, Chris. Hey, have fun at Expo. Bring me back something delicious.
Yeah,
please.
if you guys want to end this now, that's cool. Let me know.
No, everybody loves hanging out with you, Chris. Do you want me to do anything with the dogs? Is my butt on camera? Hey-oh!
Yep.
Is that illegal to put someone's butt on camera?
That's illegal, especially when Zeke's behind it.
Too much junk in this trunk.
2 a.m. there? Yeah, you should be sleeping. I don't want to make you tired in the
She
morning.
already has a fever, for crying out loud.
No, this is
that Marv?
Danish girl.
Oh, Danish. I love that there's people all over the world.
Over in Russia, it's probably way later.
All right, bye, guys.
And it's really dark in here too, isn't it?
It is.
But it's okay, because that's the way we do it.
This
I can
is
move
how
over
we do it.
the other side now.
All right, goodbye. Hey, you want me to take care of the watermelon?
Yeah, if you want to take it downstairs, that's cool. I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
Go for
All
it.
right, bye, dogs. Bye, everybody. See you soon.
See you guys.
Unless I forgot my keys, and I'll be right back up.
Oh, did you? I don't see them.
Psych. Yep, you're there.
I'm not going to be able to stay too much longer either. You always want to hang out with me. Okay. Oh, you want me to keep... Okay.
Does Indy go downstairs or stay up here? He looks like he wants to go.
Yeah, I mean, he should probably stay up here.
All right, stay here, Indy. Mind your business. Oh, God.
The president's going to be in Baltimore at the very same time as the expo. Is the president going to the expo?
God, I hope so.
Well, now John's gone. It's just me and the dogs. Any good remedies for a cold? Usually I juice fresh turmeric root, and ginger. And then maybe it doesn't taste good. But those are they help your immune system. And they help inflammation. And it usually works for me if I start to feel a little bit off. So I don't normally get sick. So when I start to feel it, like I know something is coming up, then I will juice that. And maybe I'll throw a carrot in there to make it a little bit better to drink. Oh, he's still here. He's still there. One of those multi-clocks for around the world, yes. You guys, what did you do? You killed your stuffed animal. No, you got to go lay down. Go lay down. No. Go lay down. Nope. Go lay down. Go lay down, guys. I'm saying that in the microphone, sorry. Good night, Linda. Thanks for watching. Do I have any Halloween traditions? Well, just growing up, I would always, do the normal dressing up, whatever, spooky stuff, and going trick-or-treating. But nowadays, if I go trick-or-treating, it's with my niece. Like last year, I went around the neighborhood at my brother's house, and Katie went trick-or-treating. Come on, go sit down. So, yeah, I usually watch scary movies. I try to make the setting and the feeling spooky. I like that time of year. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Good night, that girl. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'll go out to my parents' house, and before it gets dark out, like especially on a nice fall day around here with the, we have like ever changing seasons, 4 seasons here in New York. So, we have beautiful falls where the leaves dry up and turn colors and fall on the ground, and you can smell the smoke from the chimneys and stuff like that. And it just brings me right back to being a little kid. So like I might stand out in like the neighborhood of where my parents live and maybe walk around a little bit. And it just brings me that real nostalgic feeling. But then around trick or treat, because I hate the crowds and stuff, maybe I kind of get out of the way. Stuff like that. Do I like pumpkin spice? Yeah, I like pumpkin spice. My favorite color, I'm always wearing black. I really like black, but black is often said to not be a color, so then I would go with blue. I got blue in the background. I'm wearing all black. Everything I'm wearing is black. Is pornography straight edge? I don't see why it wouldn't. You're not dosing your body up with drugs. There is some treats that are accidentally vegan. Some anyway. Yes, there are. Yes. How do vegans trick or treat? See, I never trick or treated when I was a vegan. But what my brother and his wife do for Katie is she goes trick or treating, and she gets all her candy. But then they already have candy that's vegan for her, so they have this like little tradition with her that she puts her candy out, and then something called the Switch Witch comes and switches her candy, so she gets all the vegan candy. So that's what they do for her. Because, you got to be a little kid and enjoy the fun and stuff like that. So sometimes they don't understand. Do I ever get trick-or-treaters or you wouldn't? No, I do. But I just don't like being the person opening the doors and like, so I either hide or I go somewhere else. I'll hide. Yes, I'll hide. But my dogs, they will go crazy as soon as somebody's at the door, so they'll be barking and stuff, so I got to go somewhere with them. And I live in a neighborhood, so yes, it's quite a lot of them come around. Yeah, I did. Most of my vegan zombie shirts I made were in black, but when I kind of made a few other ones in different colors, they didn't really sell as well. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do black. I had some blue ones. It took me forever. I still have a couple that didn't sell. And the Halloween ones that I have, the Michael Myers ones, are on like a smoky white shirt. And they didn't really sell that well on the website. But when I took them to a veg fest, they sold, like everybody was buying them. Mikey doesn't carrot all with a carrot instead of a knife. Weave Magic usually dresses the witch, the Switch Witch. I'm always a vampire. Always. It's my one day that I can actually be myself and nobody will like alert authorities, hey, there's a vampire here. So yeah, that's right. Trick-or-treaters is a good opportunity for simple activism to give out vegan things. Yeah, that's true. But I would go for vegan candy. I know a lot of people are like, here's an apple. But you know what? When you're a little kid, that's the one time a year that you actually want some candy. So, let the little kids splurge and have their candy. Buy some vegan candy. I do have a video on vegan candy to give out around Halloween. Where is Zeke the pup? Zeke the pup is right here. I'm not going to move because he's being good right now. He's just being a good boy. No, don't look at me. You look at them wrong, they get up and they want to play, and it's like, it's not playtime right now. We're doing a live stream. There's a bunch of candies that are vegan. There's vegan gummies. There's vegan chocolates. Unreal has vegan like M&M type candies. They have vegan peanut butter cups. Justin's has a dark chocolate vegan peanut butter cup. What is it? I forget the name. I'm going to be seeing probably most of them this weekend at the expo too. But go look for that. Maybe I can find it for you guys real quick. I did a vegan Halloween video here. Vegan Halloween candy. So this is some of my top vegan candies. So I have top 7 vegan candies for Halloween trick or treat. Let's just link this for you guys if you are interested. There we go. Vago isn't vegan. Vago isn't vegan. What are you talking about? Vago is vegan. Vago's all vegan. Vago bar now has a white almond. Are Jawbreakers vegan? I believe so, but you would have to double check on the sugar if that's a thing for you. There's a lot of candies that are accidentally vegan that may or may not use sugar that has been processed through bone char. And then there's some that do use sugar that are processed through bone char. So that's why I personally don't like to talk about those ones. I talk about the ones that I know are vegan. So Enjoy Life has some vegan chocolates. I'm actually looking right now at some of the things that I said. They have some vegan chocolates. There is one that's not, so just be careful. Yum Earth is the one that has like vegan gummies and stuff. But again, make sure you're looking at the package. It will say vegan right on it because they do have a couple that aren't vegan. Sun Cups by Free to Be are vegan and allergen free. Let's see what else do I have. The Unreal chocolates. The Airheads are vegan. Airheads are vegan, but some of the ones that people talk about all the time that I looked into that they are vegan if you don't mind having sugar that's processed through bone char are Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish. Those have no animal products in it, but they do use sugar that was processed through bone char. No Vago bars in Russia. Vago bars are vegan. They are definitely vegan. So I don't know what you're talking about saying they're not vegan here. Right here. Right there it says vegan right on it. There's no palm, it's fair trade, they're gluten free, and they're vegan. Vago bar. Best chocolate I've ever had. Unfortunately, they're made in Germany, and it's hard to get them if you are not in an area where they sound like here in the United States. You have to get them online, and it can be pretty expensive, but they're definitely worth it. This is a big block of chocolate. It tastes like a milk chocolate, and it's got whole hazelnuts in it. So. Vago may contain traces of milk. Okay, you understand the reason why they're saying this and why every company that does say this is because they're made in a facility that also makes non-vegan products. In order to get into a facility when you have a product, that is a dedicated facility, that dedicated vegan. You either got to be lucky or have a lot of money, a lot of capital to be able to have a facility to do that. So that's why a lot of products that come out have to use facilities that also make things that aren't vegan. So when one product is done, they clean out the machines, and then they make another product, and then they clean out the machines, and they make another product. So they have to say legally, so nobody gets, in the event that something does happen, there is a particle or some kind of cross-contamination. If somebody were to get deathly sick or even die from it, they need that legal say may contain traces of this or that. So that is why, but these are in fact vegan, and it's no different than going to a restaurant or even a home that you live in that maybe somebody isn't vegan, where you're living in a home that's not an all vegan home. So you're going to be eating off the same dishes and using the same utensils that somebody used that wasn't vegan, but then you wash them and then you use them. So it's no different. No, may contain traces of milk is the same thing of saying it's made in the same facility. It absolutely, positively, 100% sure of that. If it did have milk in it, it would say contains milk. With the exception of Justin's. Justin says contains milk, but it doesn't. And if you guys are still wondering how I got that information, I have a video where I asked Justin in person to explain that, and he says the same thing. So it's made in a facility, and none of the ingredients are non-vegan. So all of the ingredients they use are vegan. It goes in the facility, and the reason why they have to say that is exactly what I just said. So yes, they are 100% vegan. Grimes, yes it is. May contain traces is exactly the same as being processed in the same thing. The reason why they say that is exactly why. It may contain it. That's just their way of saying it. They can say it two different ways, made in the same facility or may contain. But if it doesn't say contains, that's exactly why. They wouldn't be able to put that vegan label on it if it actually contained it. They have to go through strict guidelines to get that. They are 100% vegan. Vego Bar is 100% vegan. Say whatever you want. They're vegan. There's nothing in them that's not vegan. I know my friend over there knows the people that own the company. So okay, so yeah, Justin's makes other things that aren't vegan too. But their vegan peanut butter cups are vegan. Their dark chocolate peanut butter cups are vegan. Okay, now if you want to go ahead and do that, then basically nothing's vegan. If you really want to go down and pick it apart and be so pedantic like that, then nothing's vegan. You're not going to find anything that's vegan. If you really want to tear apart the word vegan and the definition, nothing's vegan. So we'd have to go live in space, and that, just in a little bubble, we'd be dead. Oh man. Don't shop at a grocery store either, because they're not vegan. Right, dogs? Yeah, 2 sleepy dogs now. I know. I looked over there. It was just sitting right there in front of me. Yeah, they're really good. I definitely if you like chocolate, if you miss like that taste of milk chocolate, try one of these. They also have the like the Vago spread, like the kind of like the Nutella spread, which I've never had Nutella before. I don't even know if it was a thing here when I went vegan, but legalized freedom. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Oh man, what do we got going here? I tried the Joker's bars when they first came out. I think I ate too many and I stopped getting them. I haven't had one of those in probably, I don't know, 10 years or so. I like the Enjoy Life chocolate bars too. They have there's one that's not vegan though, but they have like a rice milk chocolate. Yeah, I think Nutella has been around forever, but I don't know. Somebody said something. I don't know if it's been here in the United States forever. I've never had Nutella. I've had a lot of things that are Nutella-like, so I kind of understand what it probably tastes like, but I've never had Nutella. Dude, this doesn't have any animal products in it either, Grimes. Okay, so again, it's a legal notice because if somebody were to fail and maybe there was a speck of something that wasn't cleaned off the machine properly and it accidentally got in it and somebody got sick and died, then they already had that notice there that this is made in a place where this is possible and this can happen. Other places that don't have things that are all vegan that are made, then they don't have to worry about that. If it's a dedicated vegan facility, they don't have anything to worry about because there's no cross contamination. People aren't bringing in outside things. There's no cross contamination, so they don't need to put that warning on there. So, unfortunately, like I said, it's hard to get a facility to make your stuff. I've talked to these CEOs of these companies. That's what the expo is. I've talked to hundreds of people that have vegan products, and they talk about how their facility is, how they're trying to get into like their own facility, or even like they were making oat milk in a dairy facility. So on certain days, the machines are cleaned out and sterilized, and then like on a Wednesday, they'll make the oat milk. And then the next day, they'll make the cow milk because they don't have enough money to make a dedicated facility to just that. So that's just how it is. And by the way, if you really want to break it down with rice, you can say, okay, well, rice had to get from point A to point B. They had to pick the rice. They had to package the rice. They had to bring it to you. And there's a lot of things that aren't vegan from point A to point B. Driving, packaging up machinery, all that stuff. Using gasoline or diesel to get from point A to point B. So if you really want to get that pedantic, then nothing is going to be vegan. So no. That's where you just draw the line. You draw the line there. So Scruffy, you bought one from Amazon. Yeah, that's how my brother was buying them. Really expensive, but definitely a treat. I need to talk to some people before I cut my hair because I was going to do it myself. Now I'm thinking maybe if I have enough of it, maybe I can donate it. I don't want to cut too much off, but if I have just enough where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good, then does anybody know? What's the minimum amount you need in order to donate your hair? Good night from Greece. Awesome. Have a good night. Thanks for watching from Greece. Grimes, that's great that you don't eat stuff from the mill allergy statements, but other people do. So, and they're just as vegan. Look, I hold my vegan standards to a very high level, and this, again, stuff like that is vegan. Watch my video with Justin from the expo. Just Google it. Justin's peanut butter cups, vegan zombie, and you'll see the video where I ask him about that. I ask him all the questions about it. But rice doesn't contain animal products. Okay, if you really want to go there, I'll tell you this. You want a good analogy right there? This right here doesn't contain animal products either, just like rice doesn't. However, what if? What if a little small speck of milk got in there? And somewhere in there, like a 0.0001%, there's a little speck of something that's not vegan. Just like if there was a bug that got into your rice and you don't see it, a little piece of a bug or a bug leg or something like that, that happens all the time. You can donate 10 inches, so that's the least you can do. Somebody said 8 to me a couple days ago, but maybe it's, so 10, that's, I don't know. I don't know the first thing to look for when donating here because I've never done it. You thought this Indy twitched? Can I look it up, Maria? Marina? I forgot. Something Daya or Diaya or something. Sandiaya. I don't remember. Can you dance? Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I can, but sometimes I just get in that mood. Like, you hear something and you're just like dancing around. I was doing that yesterday. But probably not very well. I probably look like an idiot. Hey, Chris, what's up? Yeah, you guys, so that was a good promotion for Bagel Bar, wasn't it? Okay, so 10 inches I have to do. So what do? They braid it in the back and then they snip it. So I wonder, I got to measure that to see how it is. And I got to find like, I'll do a video on it. I'll go and I'll donate it. If it's not going to be too short. I want to still be able to pull it back and stuff. Exactly, Grimes. So exactly what you're just saying is hypocritical. If you're saying it's impossible to avoid animal products at that level, you're going to find something until they just stop doing that or go into a completely different facility. But for the most part, that warning is there's nothing in those. If they're labeled vegan and they have to do that, that only means that they had to put that on the label because, and I haven't even seen that on the label, but even if it is on the label, it's because they are using the same facility where they make things that aren't. And if you want to call them, you can ask them the same thing. You can call up and ask. That's the reason. I mean, Kelly, I agree there, but like, how would I know? Like, how would I know to find a good place that's trustworthy. Because wouldn't somebody that's trying to sell it, wouldn't they just tell me that they're trustworthy? Like, I don't understand. Super Vegan what is going to get some for my wife, my mom. What are you going to get? Vago? They never answered you. Maybe you got to try again. But look, you're not going to have a company that's all vegan like that making stuff and say that they're not vegan. And it says it right on the package. Like, it's just... It's going to be in... Here, let me see if I can say it. Let me find it, Marina. You know, I don't think I didn't post anything today on Instagram. I usually post every day. I've been slacking. Svidania? Did I say it right? Svidania? I kinda had it, didn't I? I just said goodbye to everybody in Russia. Svidania. Oh wait, you get a free haircut if you donate? I don't need them to like do a just snip it. You get a certificate. I mean, if I can donate enough, I'll do it. And yes, Craig's friend Max did it. And actually, Craig was talking to me about it because I was saying I was just going to cut my own hair. He goes, "Oh, you should do this." So maybe I'll go to where Craig's friend did it, and you can tell me all about it. Do svidania. Do svidania. Did I say it right? I don't even know if I said it right. But we're going to have to get going here soon. I hope that's okay with you guys. Hey da. We're having Russian lessons here right now. Free haircut. So you got to pay for your haircut and donate. I get it. Yeah, because the person haircutting you needs to make money too, right? Because what if all of a sudden 100 people came in and say, we all want to donate our hair, and it's all free? Then the person doing all the work's not going to get anything for their work. Good Russian pronunciation. Svidania. Do svidania. See, I could pass for a Russian agent. Maybe not, but... Alright, so I need to go use the bathroom real quick. So if you guys want to wait a second, or we can just say goodnight. So it's up to you guys. But I can't sit here any longer. This watermelon had a lot of water in it. And I know the dogs are going to get up and follow me. So I'm going to go. If you guys are gone when I come back, then, well, it was a great night. But I will be right back. entertain them. Doggies. Oh, we lost 3 people. All right, I'm back. I'm back with Zeke. Hi, Zeke. Yeah, no, you got, no, we don't get up here, okay? We gotta go back down there. Go lay down like you were. You were being good. Go be a good boy. Lay down. Did you guys like the green tonight? I kind of liked it earlier, but now it's dark. Uh-oh. I need a video for tomorrow and I don't have one. What am I going to do? Are sodas vegan? Some sodas are, I believe. I don't do soda, so. But I think there are some vegan sodas. I think there's another language going on here. Good night, Carissa. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, Zeke follows me everywhere now. Like I'm like his. He looks at me as the pack master. He follows me everywhere, and if I leave, he gets all, "Where are you going?" like that, you know. So. Okay, we got green for Carrie. See you later, Mike. We're gonna do green for a little bit because we had blue for like the last 2 streams. Well, no, Marina, that's not the problem. The ideas aren't the problem. It's like executing. Like I gotta film the video and then I gotta edit that. So I have an idea of what I'm gonna do for tomorrow, but I don't have anything already ready. I do. I have one thing ready to go, but it's not. I think I might do that just because I don't have anything for tomorrow, and I'm going to be going to the expo, and I'll get content down there. So I think for tomorrow, I'm going to edit a video, an older video, but still very relevant, where I filmed a vegan doctor speak on plant-based diet. So I think I might upload that video if I can. I'm back getting stronger as a vegan while fasting. So yeah, I fasted all day until that watermelon was the first thing I ate today. Vegan pumpkin finds. You mean like pumpkin flavored things? Where'd it go? Do I have orange? Where's... I lost... Oh, there it is right there. This says it's orange. Let's see. Does it look like orange? Yeah, that's orange. There we go. I think I need some other colors to contrast with it. And as you can see, the dogs tore apart their toys and there's like cotton all over the floor. Do you get special pricing entrance for free for the expo fee for the expo? I get in free because I work at the food industry, but I've seen tickets for $5. Yeah, they're really expensive. You don't. I get in through the Vegan Zombie for free. If you have a big enough social media following, you can get in as a press. So I go as press. Let's not recommend fasting for vegans, please. Who's recommending fasting? I think fasting is good to do in the morning. I don't eat before I work out. I work out first, and then I eat afterwards. So I don't go days or anything without fasting, but I go all morning until I work out. making them change different colors. Are figs vegan? I know a few years ago. So figs are generally vegan, except for there's a thing where a certain fly deposits its larva into it, which is gross, which would make it, if you ate that piece, not vegan. So I don't even like figs, so. How about videos of a tour of a vegan food processing plant? It's hard to do those, but let me pull one up for you right now. Boom. All right, I did this one 2 years ago, around 2 years ago or so. Metalhead says I like your food hauls. Yeah, generally those ones do pretty well, so I'm still gonna continue to do those ones. Most vegans are newbies, and suggesting fasting even for short periods will increase chances they fail as vegans. What? I don't know. I just do what works for me, and I'm definitely not a noob. Uh-oh. You guys see that? Battery exhausted. Let me change it. You guys can still hear me though. Still here. But I just need to change the battery. Dropped it on the floor. Oh, we're back. Sorry about that. That means we've been on for 222. But I'm back. Is it cold out? Here it is not cold out. It's pretty hot in this room right now. Let's see what the temperature is outside though. Right now it's 70 degrees. 70 degrees. Danish girl, you should get some sleep if you're over there in Denmark, and it's, what time is it? What I tell people to do so they don't fail is anything you think you need to eat. So if you're going to get to the point where you're going to fail at being a vegan because you want to eat something, don't eat that, and find a vegan version of it or anything else that you can find and eat that instead. So if it's because of fasting, don't fast. If it's because you want a burger, eat a vegan burger. If it's because you want mac and cheese, eat vegan mac and cheese. Very simple. My favorite number would probably be 23. Yeah, when people have eating disorders, they usually blame it on veganism when it's nothing to do with veganism. It's the eating disorder. And restrictive diets and stuff have seen a lot of that. $3 a.m. Wow. Hope you don't have to get up too early. So, what are you guys doing? Yeah, there's vegan DHA and iodine from sea veggies and algal. Yeah. You can get everything. You can get everything on a vegan diet that you can. Not on a vegan diet. And B12 is the only thing that is lacking in both. So you get fortified supplements. Yeah, doesn't it? Vegan mac and cheese does sound pretty good right now. I don't know what I'm going to eat for dinner. What am I going to eat for dinner? You're thinking of 13. They don't always get along very well. Like early when John got here, they weren't getting along. Zeke actually attacked them. 19 and 21. You guys should look up the 23 Enigma. That's why I said 23. There's a lot to it. What are you guys doing? They're playing in the background. Marina was working when I was streaming on Twitch last week. You guys want to go lay down? Go lay down. A calcium video, yeah. There was actually a lot of calcium in the foods that I ate in that video, too. We've made the tofu scramble, and it was so good. Awesome. Glad you liked it. Yeah. Tofu scramble is one of those, like, recipes that is like a go-to recipe. Just throw tofu. And I think I make it different, like, almost every time. So, in that video, yeah, that was really good. And I'm always trying to, like, you know, try other things in it or stuff like that. Lucas, that's crazy. So I was into the 23 Enigma long before the Jim Carrey movie came out. So as soon as that movie was announced, all of my friends, like at once, they all messaged me and they said, did you hear about the 23 movie? Because like anytime 23 would come up, they would like tell me about it because I got everybody hooked on it. Would I take him to a trainer? No, I've trained him as good as he is right now. Like, I've learned all that stuff. I trained Indy from the time he was little. I don't think I would take him to a trainer. He's fine. I just make sure that he's always supervised, is what I'm trying to say. He's always supervised. So, for the most part, they're good. They're good like this. But I can't leave him alone. Can I think of a recipe using dill? Yeah, I think we use dill in our potato salad recipe. My birthday is in January. I'm an Aquarius. I'll be meeting up with my friend Tino. In Saturday at the expo. He's got a YouTube channel called Bananiac, and we're probably going to do some video collabs together. I love dill pickles. I love pickles. You guys like the blinking lights like that? That's how it was when I woke up today. No idea how it turned out. Good night, CTN. '25th. So, Chris, your birthday is probably in the beginning of the month. Miss Butterfly Star. Miss Butterfly Star. We're both Aquarius. Oh, we got a lot of Aquarius in here. It's really hot in this room. This is like the hottest room, of course. It's the one that it's my office. Oh, yeah, that's gotta suck when you're working next to a stoplight. Quick food videos. Yeah, I'll... Here, you know what? I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write videos that I need to do. Quick foods. Calcium. November's your first birthday with vegan products. My mom and my brother's birthdays are in November. See, I'm just sitting here staring at this Vago bar. I gotta hide it. ASMR. I gotta do those videos too, ASMR. I don't even know. ASMR. What am I gonna do for ASMR? This is a dill pickle. I feel like I ran out of things to talk about, to be honest. I'm going to be doing my video on my blood results as a 25-year vegan very soon. And I think I know this is like, I still need to post it, but like I said, the video I did of the vegan doctor, I think I might post that. If you guys, I don't know if anyone's going to watch it or not, but it's good stuff coming from a doctor. So... yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I did a video at Costco, but that's like a year and a half old. It's probably not even relevant anymore. Sometimes I don't have time to edit the videos and they never get seen. What's the most unhealthy vegan food you have consumed? I mean, you name it. I was a junk food vegan for 18 years. So just about anything that you can think of that's bad. I had deep fried foods. You know what? Probably, if we're talking about vegan junk food, probably the big Whopper from Doomy's. And I got one with the burger and one with like a deep fried crispy chicken, and it's just so good. But yeah, I used to get that when I would go there years ago. Let's see if I have a picture of it that is easily accessible, because that was a long time ago. And it was really good. But once you eat that, it's like, oh, I don't want to eat this again for another year. And then the next year you're like, oh, I'm really craving that, and then you eat it again and you're like, yeah, I'm good. I know it's here somewhere. I'll look for it as we go. You like seeing the dogs hanging out in the chat. Well, when they're being like this, it's perfect. But when they're like, jumping around and knocking everything over, that's when it's not good. So right now they're being really good. So this is one of my favorite foods that I always talk about. This is the cauliflower buffalo bites from the Kind Sage in LA. Culver City, actually. So that's one of my favorite foods right there. It's amazing. Oh, and I found the burger, but before the burger, this is one of my favorite donuts. This is another junk food. That's from Donut Friend. It's an all vegan donut place, and that is super duper good donut. And I'm going to show you "4 years vegan, Danish girl, blood work all good except for the vitamin D." So yeah, when I got my blood work done the last time, I was a little bit low in vitamin D too because I live here in cloudy Syracuse. But my most recent one, my vitamin D is fine. Everything's really good, so I'm excited to do that. Onion rings. Oh wait, you guys want to see the Doomies burger that I eat? Okay, let me show you. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, and there's me with a celebrity, but I forgot his name. I didn't even know him. I didn't know who. Tell me if you know who this is. I forget what the show he's on, but we saw him, and my friend wanted a picture with him, so I snapped a picture with my friend, and then I'm like, can I get one too? Does anybody know who that is? I think his name is John. And here's the burger. Here's the burger. The Doomies burger. All vegan. We had a chicken patty and a burger patty, and you can see the reflection of my light. Doomies. That's it. Those are some junk food for you. Yes, and I Ms. Butterfly Star. Yes, I've been to their the Next Mex as well. I went there with my friend Cesar, and that was really good. What else do I got here? What else do I got here? You know who that is? Do you guys know her? I'm just showing pictures now. We're just going through pictures. Do you guys, maybe we can just go through pictures, old pictures. You guys can see old pictures of shenanigans back in the day. Try to find some cool things that I never posted, or maybe I posted a long time ago. Yeah, D is low for a lot of people, vegan or not. The latest on the movie is right up on the Kickstarter webpage. Kickstarter updates. I'm actually not deficient in vitamin D. My vitamin D is good. Let's see who. There's me and D. Me and D Wallace. There's D. You guys know D? D was in. You can't. Sorry, you can't really see her. She was in a lot of movies, but E.T. She's in E.T. You guys want to see me with short hair? There's me with no hair. Oh, Cesar is managing Just Vegana's restaurant. That's cool. I need to go back out there and do some videos with him. Marina, that's cool. Like, I hope you feel better. Thanks for watching. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, we're probably talking about the vitamin D numbers. Well, it looks like a lot of people are getting ready to get going. Oh, we got more people watching though. Yeah, I miss doing videos with Cesar. I mean, he is fun to do videos with. So, I need to go back out there to LA. I've been talking to him about it. I wanted him to come to the expo out here, but that's quite a long ways away. The other side of the country, All right. Well, I guess if we can't think of something else to talk about right now, then I guess we'll cut it because it's almost 3 hours. So I've never been to Just Veganas because it wasn't. I don't think they had a place the last time I was out there. Please don't go. I look like a mod with short hair. An MOD. You had your blood work. The blood work. The doctors going. Why were the doctors going crazy? Do I watch Vegan Gains? I've seen a bunch of his videos, but I haven't seen anything lately. The vitamin that I like is by Herbaland, and there's also another one out there, the vegan vitamin D, but the Herbaland D, it comes with D and B12 in the same vitamin. It's pretty cool, but it works. So I'm just kind of swiping right here to see if there's anything else fun to show you guys, since you guys are begging me to stay. Let me see here. Oh, this is Violife when they had their old package. You guys remember that package of Violife? It's way back in the day. Do I eat cereal, by the way? On occasion I'll eat cereal, but the cereal that I really liked, went out of... they discontinued it. And when they did that, it went down to like $1.92 a box. So I bought all of them, and now they are all gone. That was a while ago. I didn't eat them all at one time. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't eaten cereal in a while. But you're making me want to go eat cereal now, just because it's dinner time and I'm hungry, and it all sounds good. There's me wearing something other than black and short hair. That's me at my parents' house. Probably 12 years ago or so. Just trying to find fun things to talk about. Have I been out here to Oregon? Yes, I was at the first... Well, Eat Drink Vegan used to be called Vegan Beer Fest, so I was out there. When I was done with the vegan cruise, we went to Alaska and we came back to Seattle, and then we went down to Portland, and then I drove through the state all the way over to California, Grass Valley. I know, I hate when products stop too. You get something that you like and you're like, oh, please don't get rid of this ever. I'm just glad we have Oatly, because I don't want them to ever get rid of that. Granola is good. Have you had Michelle's granola? It's really good. What other products can you think of? Okay, so a long time ago, there used to be a burger. This is a long, oh my God, this is 25, 30 years ago. There was a burger called a Harvest Burger, and it was so good. I think they were bought out by Morningstar, and then they discontinued them. So nowhere ever, they were gone. They were gone. And I really wish they were still. When I first went vegan, soft batch chocolate chip cookies were vegan. They're not anymore. They were. They had another kind of chicken nugget that was vegan too. And I forget. Oh, do you guys remember when I told you guys the story about the Wizard of Oz? That was like last video or whatever, where they all signed my postcard and stuff. I found it. There's the picture. Oh man, you can't really see it, but they all signed, all the Munchkins signed that for me. That goes to the story that I was telling about how I met them all. I can parallel park like a boss. Yeah, they do have a vegan D3. What else here? What else? I'm just looking through old pictures. Ooh, that looks good. Vegan peanut butter cups. Seitan. Actually, here I am in the vegan cruise, which is Oregon. When I was in Oregon. Good night, Kelly. Here's my buddy Brian. Does anybody recognize Brian? I'm the one with the beard. Yeah, you can take vegan D2 and your body usually converts it. But there is a vegan D3 by Herbaland. Herbaland gummies. They have a really good one that has worked. My vitamin D is perfect. Here I am in Oregon. Pizza Maria. Oh, that place went out of business, I think. Where else did I go? The Buy and Buy. I went to the Buy and Buy. I went to, what is the name of this place right here? Vegan. No, that's not the name of it. I went to a taco place, and then across the street I went to, what is this called? Back to Eden for some ice cream. And then I went to, what is the name of the, oh, I can't remember it. The name of the cheese place there. Anyway, there was all this vegan cheese that we got. I'm getting, oh wait, maybe this tells the name of it right here. No, that just says herbivore. Sizzle pie. I love sizzle pie too. I think it's about $18 for a thing, and it's like, I don't know how many are in there. 60 or 90, something like that. Actually, I have it linked right here. Vitamins right here. These are what I recommend if you guys are looking for vitamins. These are the ones right here. Bam. Let's see if that's. Oh yeah, so the first one on there is from that brand. It's the Herbaland Vegan D3 and B12. Was he licking his face? Was Zeke licking Indy's face and I didn't even see it? If you don't take it, you will die. You had to throw away all your Dea pizzas. The only Dea pizza that I think was the margarita. I think the Supreme had like the mushrooms and it just really made it bad for me. Oh man. Oh, here I am. Does anybody recognize who I'm with here? That's Miyoko. And that's her factory. I did a tour of Miyoko's factory, and I had to wear, this is what I had to wear a hairnet and a beard beard net because I had a beard going on. So that's what was going on there. And then we had pizzas that Miyoko's made while we were there, and they were all delicious, and I got to sample like one of each. I could have had more, but I'm like, I'll just try one of each. And they literally brought out like 8 or 9 pizzas, so I'm like, wow, I'm pretty full. I just had a bunch of pizza. So yeah. So I'm just going through some old photos. This is back in 2015. Wow, that was 4 years ago already, that Miyoko's one. Here I am with Vegan Bros. You guys probably don't want, this is probably boring, going through all pictures and stuff. Is Brian in the rock band? No, Brian is the vegan black metal chef. Yeah, I was told that too, like the angle of the sun, but also because like where I live in upstate New York, we don't get as much direct sunlight as like say down in Arizona or something. Also, it's often cloudy where I live, but not to mention it also gets cold, whereas other places you can wear shorts and short sleeve shirts all year long. Here in Syracuse, you know, a lot of times you have to wear pants and like long sleeve, so you're not getting enough. So it really has nothing to do with diet, even though the anti-vegans like to say so and they like to make videos about, hey, if you just ate meat, that kind of stuff. If you love mushrooms, type 1. If you hate mushrooms, type 2. Or if you just don't like mushrooms, 2. 2 for me. So, I'll start. 2. No mushrooms for me. It's pretty overcast and cloudy over in Oregon, isn't it, Julie? Because I know it is in Seattle. I like Seattle, by the way. Oh, Linda's back. Linda's back. Oh, we got a 1 and a 2 for Joseph. Well, this is really mixed. We got a lot of people that don't like mushrooms. Wait, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I gotta make a post. Oh, you know what I was gonna post? Oh, hold on 1 second. One second, guys. I'm just looking for something real quick. But I'm right here. I got blinking lights going on. And I'm just trying to find something real quick. You know what? I think it might be down here. Here's my French vegan zombie book. I am planning on watching the Game Changers movie on Monday. I'm going to go with Noah Craig. The 1 and 2, we were just doing a vote on mushrooms. If you love mushrooms, it's a number 1. If you don't like mushrooms, it's a number 2. I just wanted to say this because 19 years ago, I was in New York City when the World Trade Centers were hit, and it's really faded. But this is my bus ticket home. My dad put this together, but he kept my bus ticket because he keeps everything. So this is a Greyhound line. It's hard to see. It's so faded. But it says that I was supposed to go home September 11th, 2001. Let me see if I can zoom up here and see the time that I was supposed to leave. 7. Man, it's so hard to see. 8:17. So I was up bright and early on this day in New York City. But I know I told you guys the whole story in a previous video of my experience down there when this happened. Anyways, this ticket was canceled. No buses were leaving the city or coming in the city for at least 24 hours after this, so I had to leave. 12:40 p.m. And it's so hard to see. But anyway, this is the ticket. This is my original ticket from 9/11. Greyhound line. On that day. I'll have to take a picture and post that on my thing so I can see it better. Because eventually that's going to disappear, so maybe I could put some like wax paper over it or something. Ooh, I love heat lightning. What are you guys doing? We're almost at 3 hours. At 3 hours, I guess we'll get going. Anybody who doesn't what? I think it was a conspiracy. Jorge, I am not. No salt. I eat salt. Where did I work in New York City? At the time that I was there at 9/11, I wasn't working anywhere. I had gone there to visit my girlfriend at the time, so I didn't know the city. I had only been there one other time, which was the time that I was hitchhiking, which I told you guys the whole story. But at that time, I didn't know where I was or where to go. No phones worked. But you guys already heard my story on that. So I basically just wandered for a while. I later went to New York City in 2002, and I attended school there. So when I was going to school, I was just a full-time student. I didn't work down there. But as soon as I graduated, I was a talent extra. So I was in movies and TV shows and commercials for a brief period of time, and then that was it. Then I moved away. Do I have any police stories? Like, as in, like, what? You would like to watch my... I do have a video that tells my 9/11 story, but I also have a video that I just recently did. I mean, I don't know how long ago I did it, but it was one of the live videos, I think, and I go into great detail about my experience on 9/11. Let me see if I can link the 9/11. So that's not coming up. Yeah, it's not, I don't know why it's not coming up. I'll have to look for it. I can't find it. Maybe did I do it on my second channel? Yeah, maybe I did that. Maybe I did it on the other channel. Let's see. Stop, guys. 9/11 on this channel. Oh, here it is. It is on this channel. So I did the video 4 years ago. Let's see. Here you go. Scruffy, so we were right around the same area, the same time. Police stories. Let's see. What kind of... Jorge, really good idea. It'd be cool if I did commentary on videos while streaming. I'd love to do that. I need to figure out, because I can't figure out how to play videos where you guys can hear. Let's try it right now. Let's see if you guys can hear anything. Like, I'm going to start playing this. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear anything coming from that video? Probably not, right? What about, or can you? Maybe you can. I don't know. If you can hear anything from this, let me know. That's just a video that I had up. Carl, it's a life. Carl Sagan. What about Carl Sagan? Yeah, it's been 3 hours. I have a new shirt design in the making. I need to have somebody actually design the thing for me, because I'm not going to design it. By the way, do any of you guys do that? I'm going to reach out to somebody, but if any of you guys are designers that do that thing, that make designs for shirts, that's what I'm looking for. 1st of August live stream. Is that when I did my 9/11 live stream? Okay, so you guys didn't hear anything. Okay, so no. Yeah, so, oh, yeah, that's what I got to do. Live stream commentaries. You guys seem to like these live streams, right? I mean, like, I've been doing more. So we've been at it every week now for like a while, and I've been doing more than that every here and there when I can. Berto does have his own design. Does his own designs. Who's Berto? Yeah, I have a couple really cool designs that I want to do. That I'm sure you guys would love, and I want to get them out soon. So I need somebody to design my idea. because I print everything myself. What time do I usually go to sleep? Pretty late. Like last night I went to sleep around 4 a.m. I'm a night owl. I stay up at night. And that's when I do my best I'm not a morning person. Do I get paid to do live streams? No, not unless you guys give me super chats. So if you guys give me super chats, then I get paid. And then I can go ahead and put ads on this, monetize the stream after the fact, but they make pennies, so. You forgot to turn on notifications for this channel. Well, I just appreciate everybody being here, for this, so. I don't want to say my idea right now because I don't want somebody out there to take my idea and put it out there before I do. But I've talked about it to a bunch of friends. So I need somebody to actually, I did a simple sketch of it, but I want somebody to really do something good. And I don't know if I'm going to print this on my own because I really think that I need more than one color. And I'm not comfortable printing more than 1 or 2 colors on my screen printer. So, oh, what's good, Berto? He does his own designs. But you just reminded me that I do need to reach out to the guy that I was referred to that's local to see if he can do it. You've got mail. Are you trying to tell me something? Like, do I have mail? Not, yeah. Well, guys, I guess we're over 3 hours now. Yeah, the guy that I'm going to talk to is a tattoo artist, so. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. And if I still don't, if you can't do it, maybe I'll shout it out again to you guys. Maybe you guys know somebody. But anyway, I think it's time to go. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys all next time. Oh, I gotta edit a video for tomorrow. All right, well, I got work to do, so have a good night. Watch out for zombies. See you next time.